never forget. The day I will never forget might be a positive day or a bad day, negative day. But yet, it's a day you will never forget. Everyone has a story to tell. But the story can touch you based on whom or whoever is telling the story. Do you know that some people can exaggerate and say it in such a manner that you would think that they were there when the story or the incident was happening? But meanwhile, it is not so. And these are also part of your story. They can describe the scene as if they were with you. Oh, this man, I know him. Oh, that lady, I know her. This guy, I attended the same school with him. Meanwhile, he or she never knew you. Why? It is because something came up and there's a need for him to say
Asiamah International. Super Asiamah International. Was Yabi Salah.
And we are tilapia and we are jollof. Comfort by Trema.
No, sorry, Ben.
Oh, don't not so called you fine. Don't make us me.
But what you comfort by the
you say, oh, that was just of the Cotoconti can so be any God. Woman calling now a conformia so Muslim China. No,
3 funny this was something Yakotoko.
Oh, boy, when I'm using Yaka or cost of war, that comes more. I cook some money now. I just have to get
Dr. Kanyama in a boom.
Dr. You in and I'm on the J League. That's not calling him.
Now the comfort no resources and already.
You show resources that are and we are tilapia and we are all of Yabuko. Conform by the million day.
Now, no can one chance animal in I
said, oh, not a song my child. No, but I was 2 people Moses, say, I know. Also, fine, say, and you're saying you're crazy because you're not going to India. You know what so who said no o diwe sami si mo na ni ko fa konfo ba be tia kumase so be sha asinti
o ko fa konfo ba ni fi
na kwanga o ti dem kumase na pa breakfast ni ko hu aye be show
konfo ba ni breakfast
Asempa FM na go to wi asa tu nyamenyom
Asempa FM konfo ba no
nya sa go to awo
nyamenyom be sa na o title
ma ya risa nyami be sa ba mi o ma ya risa konfo ba tu sa ju ewu enyo wa enyo ba so ba mi hu bi da konfo ba tu asori nyom
men on the Sanyum way.
So, really, no man here in your press, that no more yas, you are woman, not to say, Yamino. No man, no room, no team, full flat apartment, and I'll go 14. Oh, really, comfort from this over me at the lake, or someone 200 million, or 200 million to comfort.
And I confront him, I'm a Jeligno.
Or the idea at the lake, no, that I was dealing to us.
Nina, Confubana count.
Confubana also count.
It is that Kawai, Skawin, and I could come over for some general.
Where you be on count, where you be on what you cannot hear. There's a coffee beer.
Confubana sausage, and it's up and one fan count.
One count. She got a count, and it's our application fee. And again, I'm with the mamma, Sammy, some of the mamma, and we should tell them, protocol money, or better order that, protocol money, and you say, except no more sports presenters.
Indica Confubans can call a cow and no back protocol, and I say, and nobody did for. And one cow and you say you receipt, what you are there, and you receipt you do to be one count. Now, yes, Confuba Asiamah Ukano, Movie Ukano, Mosako Sani, and they have me show me.
Okay, be able to not tell you and you more talk about that. Only be about our shot. Debbie, only be or that you and one.
Another pack and also them who are sausage in Tilapia, no Yajuma. But said them, Conosha, Yakoso party now away. We are the another ring, and Zima for Zima. And it's a confunding or a spiritual coach. I said, no, boom. When I want to make him out 2 hours a day, the team shows that. You don't want to see you in heavy. Asemia Dio. Asemia Dio, and some more, mother. Papa, if you are waiting, you might get to me later. Somebody send what any good no. And only how would you go to know? No, the piece said to you, no, the Asana so. Hanina say, would tear Asempa FM scoreboard. Yatana seen so dear, and someone say that someone no, and no, and I yet Eba. This is how we do it. Team Nina, I am ready. Obianso Tamachi. Samuel Kwadadi team sports director. Or Tamachi in Nanopay. Professor Ike Wallace. A good year clutch. I know you have head of sports.
Eric Asia Dubuadi, Kejuana Nkasa, Deputy Head of Sports, Dupiti. Okuman Kraba kwa waka, Alex Kwabnastone, Alex, Boga, Ofia Bruchiraba, Obayo, the Niama papa. Enti wa onje wodi ana unsanka wodi eno hwehwe no pa Sedazi Bernard Padibotwe Abednego Komensa Philip Otuo the gunshot man AK-47 Kutujem Hey Otuo ba ko pe Atamachi den Andy Kwaku Obenda Myxtro and also Tamachi Patrick Osayaja, my countryman Songo Fire lady oh United States of America Fire lady Sister Meba Kope and also Tamachi Nana Kwaku Mansa Kaninja King Kaninja I'll say get growl Panino ne one den papa and also Tamachi den Odifo so Tamachi and I didn't summon no eba Obia Nana Manomo Joel and so Tamachi Joel why you and Sisamu Papa Nelson, Osofo Nelson, Reverend Nelson, Prophet Nelson, Ninjunabi, Otamachi, and evening programs manager, Ekuamwa, Mr. Ekuamwa, W, on your Mr. Y, Mamano Cocotia, Quandaho, Ekuamwa mosquito, and also Tamachi Wahanomo. Etine yatena se no ya deba ya be kwa ma no ne friendly matches ahodoa etime etuto dwa no ya the results apie mu nyina e de eba Samsona Carabao Cup ukopie mu awo Ingress Mante so a England na anonso no ebi etuto dwa anonso no sign I honsam etie transfer news and ebedi aden cheche pa Bedia den cheche ewo ahanomo sign na eko utim aso player ben and our sign and now player ben and a rumors ake wobe benwa yesi no ene no na ni di akire ni nyina no yatena se no ye be ma wahu dia eko hey Mercy Papa wakanchine gu oh wakeke bucket Erade Nyankopon etini nyina no yadeba oko Women's African Cup of Nations na and also no Toja Algeria first time omo kwa kopiemu e World Cup omo sign qualify the semi-final host nation Morocco and also semi-final and na Ghana yejina kono Black Queens ya ne Malawi ya dia honsamu nyina de ba nsamo boboba onum say Glasgow akona wie ye nsama bobo ba week nyina no onum say nsama bobo ba Asempa 94.7 FM live on YouTube Asempa 94.7 FM intino obetimi akọ no na wahume ubunsa me say black kama pa na chase me tinamu den na ubetimi de message no akwakoja ewo YouTube no so Asempa 94.7 FM making kan nyina last week me ye nyina kama me kan nyina edigu ye nanso no matena se no meka nyina edigu making kan nemo no ubeye ye favor de abeya ne se ubese link no share the link ubese link no ede amayen we share link na dia ma unua no waka kire unua na wa share dia ma no ne say ɔno nso nhyɛ emfama obi na ɔno nso no emfama ofoforo na ofoforo emfama ofoforo na ɛsɛ babia ko babia Asempa 94.7 FM text message ena opesa onfa enja 0551 22 48 22 0551 22 48 22 eno text message either WhatsApp anase SMS ubetimi ede afa honomo na budi achaye ya bejebre na ya kenkan ni nyina enso ede amount 0551 22 48 22 menka sefre menfre ofra me broke ana menka sefre 0551 22 48 22 Baby, never know that we choose. Baby, never know that we choose. Last made, greatest and the biggest. Last made, biggest Nathaniel, biggest Nathaniel. Nyumwe abawo mu papa. Tie nyumwe mu nsam na said the wi asete fa we fa tu ho fo onyankopon be yo na Sunday na wa bompaye de a kire onyankopon se nya wadom na adom na ma daye so emla mu onyankopon yo no kwafo se obedom wo wa obu nkompo ekwawachi na wo hwe ebribi atwamu babia na wo na hwe babia onyankopon ede wo ababeduro nu a Ejese onyankopon esa yeye ofatantrontro enti ne momi enda nyame ase ne enka se oye na doye wo hoda ka se amen ena no pay we ena international aima ne de ema bribi beba no ani etwi Rolls Royce Aima Nana Kwame Bensfield. Good morning.
International Iman.
Na apomu te say
nyame adom e na also e
onyankopon adom de acheme pa
ye nyame ase na
de acheme
baby girls ne so e
oh baby girls obia ho ye baby girls ne de obia ho ye
ye nyame ase
obia ho ye
ena de ba ne say na ale ohun say na me she black na say de
say ade we no eta esipa me bo white na so white me bo black na black every be grab by a cry cha ye nyina na e o show no so nyina ye nyina ye che baako
ti
ni onyankopon timi ye no I just say ye bibia partnership on any group no
solid top notch
me say partnership top notch
ampa man
yes I
abede yenche obibia yenche yetifo na yenche head of sports Professor Ike Wallace the man of integrity ye chairman of Power ni chair programs director Sky
okay yeah Sky
or heavy
someone heavy
na
programs manager and so Obi
also
programs director and your programs manager that's Asempa FM and multimedia
enyo more atena ne omo efutua anka na yeni ha say ti mechia Professor Wallace head of sports mechia na Pawi na ya chia etifo ni ya chia Kweku Holison emotional intelligence they say you say kotokofo no almost started league na almost call spin akusua tikitaka enti Ghana version of Tiki Taka no. Protocol na eba be implement ye GPO ni mo
afase. Tiki Taka na je World Cup Spain for no Tiki Taka no mo de je.
Oma ko oda bi me de menya sure. Oma ko fa Tinkla. Nti Tinkla no so eba be exhibit Tiki Taka no. Nti enchi omo no pawe ni achia Ramziku e wa cross so. So a heavy guy. Nti aiba yaba no ne yaba.
Yaba ne de.
Yaba no ne yaba. Ene Sunday yaba ne yaba. Yetiefu nti na anope ye wo ha sei. Nti ye chie omu nyina yenim se omu so chi. Ama aiman. Yetiefu no omu onsempa especially me house fans no. Sem shisho omubo and once ebi mu no omu nya akwanya no ntimi enka o radio so once Asempa so scoreboard so kasi yemfrɛ a nipa egu course ne so no nti bo ho omu de no ntimi ntom mo nkyerɛ o madwen nti I think say ye na eba yetimi ka ema mpanifo etie de ewo supporters no so o madwen mu de e ha o mo so nti ye represent o mo wa ha sei nti ye chi o mo nyina no pawi na ye behwe se bibia ebekoyi a
nti ye represent Joe edu ba bia ye be ya adwuma bi wate ye betu galamse e wo fie ha no mo ye betu galamse e wo fie ha no mo ancha kura ye betu galamse nti me di bibia ebe ma enne amisti watu kwan kakra watia ni na chi kakra nti nne no amisti ontumi emekan ye ho nti nana asase de mene wa na ejina mu amisti nse akwantu na amisti ono ne mo ne international no eno mo international na mse eda ho no mo kwa niam besesa wa hu
scoreboard besesa edition of we know international Iman. It's your bahasa dia do international no. Iman international.
Oh, okay. Me da say. Etino. Oh. I missed it nobo. Baby I will be a chia pa senior mine. Baby I will be a chia. O guidance any bibia no ye ni so papa. Ye ko ni atia simu na ye den sem no abrel ewo amanone. Yeah. Okay. I say video no obuna ni sa pre mpaso be yenkonya no ti jo no hu no ama omo aba be hwe ne kama sadia bibia be dade na mo ore ubejai na hu no ma try we so ahade ubejai oh David oye joke David okay Manyano David enti uba frɛ wo mo o masisa de no adam
Sonia o kuma se o ka ye so mtu an as ye so mtu o kuma no o fa konfo ba be tell fie 3 man konfo ba because of the controversial activity
don't get sa konfo ba ba
o fa konfo ba be tell fie
don't no
konfo ba na no pa bi Oríṣọ́ṣe ẹ̀rùyà wà ní tilapia ẹ̀nùmílẹ̀ jọlọ kọ̀ǹfọ̀ bá tẹ́mà bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ bá sì jí.
Dọ́kítà kó àsọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́yìn.
Dọ́kítà náà sọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ̀ díẹ̀ fáì. Tó bẹ́ẹ̀ kàtìkì ni.
Bàtò jí kọ̀ǹfọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ di.
Ṣé ọ̀sán kò sọ̀tọ̀ bìdíye kọ̀tọ̀kọ̀ntì kàdísọ̀ bìdíye ní ti akẹ́jì gọ́ mo máa ní kọ́ ní àkọ̀ǹfọ̀ ní àṣọ mùsùlùmí nyina gọ́dọ̀ tòlókọ̀ nà ní.
N'o tún fa ni kristo sún lẹ́yìn akọ̀tọ̀kọ̀.
Bọ́ọ̀ wẹ́n sẹ́mi sí nyà kà ọkọ̀ sọ fún ọ ọ̀sán kọ́ bùsùmọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ mo nyina ọ̀gá àti àṣẹ fìkìtì wa.
Sẹ́lọ̀ tẹ̀kẹ́ yẹn mọ̀ nyina bò.
Dọ́kítà yìí wẹ̀ nyina.
Ẹ̀nà mo di jí league nù.
Okay. Ti afedi yedam pa. Yeko na yedi ama yebesase e di Africa World Cup. Asase we aprarada for ni yimu no na say yedum balima mu ni adia. Cambridge transfer mienu ama Barnet ekanimu baako Queen's Park Rangers. Omonso no etna fie ese baako ama Millwall and so ɛhyɛ baako na emu no mewo we need 2-0 on penalties into no sana no so no etimi ekoko pie mu ɛwɔ ɛhɔ no AFC Wimbledon and so hyɛ baako ɛma Newport and so no ɛhyɛ baako Wimbledon we need 5-4 on penalty. Barnsley 1 Wigan Athletic 1 na ɛsɛ draw no epie mu pa Barnsley we need 6-5 on aggregate into Barnsley. Hey, amonso no free ayini mu achapa o free mu achapa etino sana no so no ekopie mu ewo ho no mamehwe belly enso ebo sheka baako ema North County enso baako penalties no adan say Burnley we need 4-3 Bolton Albion enso no etena fie ma Blackburn Rovers enso mu mienu amutimi ate eka no mu baako mu amuko fikasie mu no akire say when goes epie mu papa Cardiff City miensa ema Swindon Town ete eka no mu eye mienu Derby County enso no etena fie baako ema Lincoln City mienu Fleetwood Town 1 Chelterfield 0 no tonight said yekopie mu enso no Grimsby Town and so no etena fie baako ema Blackpool miensa Leicester City 1 Northampton and so timi ante ante ewo ho no ntino kwaye den pa de ma Leicester City twen efa bo papa Norwich City and so etena se 9 ema Milton and so etie kanimo baako Preston North End baako ema Huddersfield Town and so baako nemu Preston we need 4-3 on penalties. Rather Stafford City and so baako ema Stribble Town almost on 1-1 ene kopie mu penalties no ena Stribble Town and so 9 ema Stafford ete kanemu miensa Sheffield Wednesday and so baako ema Bolton Wanderers entimi ante Stoke City 2 Oldham Athletic 0 Swansea City etrefie ma Birmingham City baako a entimi ante Watford and so baako ema Crawley Town entimi ante West Ham United miensa ema Portsmouth and so ete kanemu baako Sule Muntali ne former team Portsmouth na say anko ye kra itino sana no so no ekopie mu ewo hono mo Colchester United enso etena fie Southampton mu mienu a entimi ante Rotterdam enso etena fie ma West Bromwich Albion WBA mekanan chese Rotterdam enso no entimi ante amutimu baako itino sana eno so no ekokopie mu hono ma eno so no yede amawo na Coppa Italia eno so no aprada no omuguso eno so no omubọba chesanya ketwa kora Ascoli miensa ema Potenza ete kanemu baako na Fezenza enso she baako ema Catania enso baako anti penalties no Catania and so no we need 4-3 on penalties in Sunsana and also ekopie mu club friendlies no endra no say and also ekwaye Huesca etnefie Kwate CD Kwate mu mienu achesa mo antimi ante ewo eho no mo Abasati enso baako Real Musia enso baako Abasati ono so no Sule Muntali okosi akan edema wo mo pa Abaselti ya enso etnafie miensa ma Toulouse enso entumi ante we no akese ne wo mu kakra no na meboboso de amawo Juventus enso etnase ema International Milan mu mienu a omutimi ete kanemu baako Chelsea Football Club miensa ema AC Milan and so antimiansi ekanimu ada blacka intini sana eno so no ekopie mu ewo honomo Ipswich Town miensa ema Rayo Vallecano antimi ante long na se lens for no omonso no etnase omanhye bi Sunderland the Blackcat mu mienu intini sana eno so ekopie mu Tottenham Hotspur baako ema Hetafe enso baako Werder Bremen enso etnafie mienu ema Paderborn enso ehye mienu. Bologna ehye baako ema Pisa enso ehye baako. Menso 5-4 Paris FC 0. Modena enso etnefie wanshebi Ves Pesaro enso anshebi intisana no so no ekopie mu ewo hono. Paris Saint-Germain 1 Manchester United 1 Tino sana no so etie Shaka 04 na se Shaka no fear for no omonso no etnefie o manshebi ma Atlanta ehye miensa intino eno so no sana eno so no ekoye Sporting Gijón ai omonso no etnefie ehye mienu ema Real Valladolid ehye and 9 Stade Rennais ehye mienu ema Brentford ehye and 9 VfB Stuttgart etnefie ehye miensa ma Everton etie kanimu baako ntisana no so no ekopie mu Lorraine etna se baako ema Angers na se Angers enso ehye mienu ese French na misua ntiama French kasa na Angers for no omo ekoko wini 2-1 ese omaya de papa tina se friendly no to dwa bebre kwa ntisana no so no ekoko pie mu ho no endra mede ehonsam ede ama wo ende games ahodo no bi ebeto dwa na Sunday de beto dwa no eno so no say na to dwa ma memfa nwura English Carabao Cup no enso emu about 3 p.m. Mansfield Town and Sheffield United and so at the ebeboy into sana and also at the hono match say mede honsam at the amawo Coppa Italia Benevento etnase no ne Ravenna and so they are boy into 7 p.m. mo amoko fikasi mu no sana no so no at the club friendly no so no Manchester City and 11 a.m. yai omone Atletico Madrid at the boy Liverpool and AS Monaco 1:30 p.m. Union Berlin and Aris Limassol 3 p.m. Lecce and Monopoly 1966 3:30 p.m. and also Ebeto Marcel and so and Athletic Club de Bilbao 3:30 p.m. and asa game no and also Tuja ewo ehonomo Frosinone and Lazio at the Beboani 6:45 and asa game no and also Ebeto Intino atele no and achasemide ehonsam enso ede amawo afei mamenko na nsama jese coaches no enso ede atu tudwa no any players ahodo no ede atu tudwa no memfa ehonsam enso emfama dia na ye ko akopie mu ewo Jimmy Callagher uba Liverpool oye legend pa Jimmy Callagher oye legend ewo Liverpool na wakasa na eno no fa transfer won sensema enche meba ababe wuremu na mamini gan emfa ntudwa se Jimmy Callagher wakasa o se se Manchester City omu nim na se omoton Rodrigo Cascante omoton na ne replacement ebeye den papa Jimmy Callagher nensema odi tudwa no. I
mean, if you're Manchester City, what's the point in selling him? You might as well just keep him for the extra year. He's as good as anybody in that position in the Premier League. We're probably the best, isn't he? Right now, you've seen what he was like in the World Cup. Seemed like he was back to his best. I thought the second half of the season, him and Bernardo Silva were fantastic and almost took Manchester City to the title. So if I was the manager of Manchester City, I'd be keeping Rodri at that price. It'd have to be something really special to want me to lose, arguably the best midfield player in world football. I think it'd be really tough, even though they've got a lot of midfielders, he's the best, even though they've brought Elliot Anderson, and he'd want to, I'm sure, learn off Rodri. And for me, I'd see those two as a pair. I see Elliot Anderson as almost the replacement for Bernardo Silva, who's gone to Real Madrid, so I think that'd be a big hole, it'd be really difficult to fill. I mean, I think a couple of years ago when Liverpool won the title under Arne Slot, I think Rodri got an injury in that season very early on as well, which would have, obviously helped Liverpool and being to the detriment of Manchester City as well. So, if I was Manchester City, I'd be keeping him and letting him go on a free. I think they paid 60 million for him, getting 40 million back now. What can they do with that type of money? Not a lot, really. So I'd rather keep him. I mean, if you're Manchester City, what's the point in selling him? You might as well just keep him for the extra year. He's as good as anybody in that position in the Premier League. We're probably the best, isn't he? right now. You've seen what he was like in the World Cup.
It's Jimmy Callagher and Oten and Canon say, who's a Jimmy Callagher? Or no, dear Jimmy Callagher, dear. Oh, no, the entire football career in or ball Liverpool. One Kobe Bia on Liverpool. It is a player be a move with the Kobe be dear or not dear. Deputy captain. Abla no see a kind of my Liverpool no. Yeah, can't ubia. One appearance do pa na otosumi nu into Jimmy Callagher or Kasansem way and experience from experience and I just say oka and so no into no sanity Aaron Ramsey no so no we say we see a kind of Arsenal pain fantastic player by all standard Aaron Ramsey oya dear pa you say oye coach at the Oxford United na obo Mikel Arteta baso pa ese otimi winning Premier League na nsema odi tu dwano enie.
It's absolutely brilliant that that Arsenal have gone on to win the Premier League. I think what he's done over the last few years has been remarkable, and you can see that building, that confidence, and the team looked ready last year to take that final step. So it was a brilliant season for them, and going so deep in the other competitions as well sets them up nicely now to really attack, not just next season but the next few years. I think they have that stability there as well, where there's been so much change in the Premier League at this moment in time. So I think that'll add to them and be a strength for them to go on and compete. Definitely this season.
Have you spoken to Mikel? Have you asked him for a little bit of advice, or because I know you basically it's not just a professional thing.
And Aaron Ramsey and out in Canada just say Obo Mikel Arteta Abaso papa Mamenko Nuno Espirito Santo. Unso see a kind at the West Ham United and also your training coach at the Maomo on your prayer oh your coach at the West Ham United now who's a memorable results no West Ham at Portsmouth na say Carabao Cup no omoyi Portsmouth for Eddie Freemu na wakasa after the game no Nuno Espirito.
The first game of the season back at the London Stadium. What are the hopes going into the new season?
We are looking forward. We have our fans, our stadium, our home. We expect to play a good match.
Jared Bowen leads the team out today. How important was it to keep him at the club for next season?
Well, it was crucial for us. A very important player, captain of the club. And once again, he's going to show everybody what he's all about. His dedication and commitment to the team is incredible.
How important is today's game?
Antino I bring you okra anti Jared Bowen or mine ba akope uko West Ham ho no ma osi akan rough or mine now osi o mine dear o mine ya dear papa dinasa nsema o de tu da enso eno no now nim say Tottenham Hotspur last season omo breye papa na omo last game na chese na ye den no mo ne West Ham no mo play and I just Onyankopon edi omo ho afofi ema relegation omo anko na kono karaga eneno wahu wabegina mu si aka de Tottenham Hotspur pa no say sa threat na ba ye season a etwamu na relegation zone na just say wahu omo ko relegation na say omo nko ne ade ne nyina no say this season there enya ade ne say besi Tottenham Hotspur ebegina brane pa.
We do the right things and play how we know we can play now, with that positive mindset. We take every game as it comes, and like I said, try and win every single game and stick together in the tough times and enjoy the good times. And I'm sure it'll be a lot better this season. The new lads are great signings, already Premier League proven, and great lads and great players, and it does feel really exciting, considering where we finished in the table last season. He always said, if you listen to me and stick with me and believe me, then we'll be fine. And that was when we're in the situation we were last season. So he had full belief in himself, and like you said, he kind of needs everyone on board with him for it to work, and everyone is and does just by the way he is.
Intino kono karaga and out in Canada Caraga de Bano EPL experience na just a hoya de Pasia kind of Chelsea so some buna ketem crako P Spain could see a kind of Atletico Madrid and the Asempa Banachi in Greece in the natural say war by dear Oba na wababa boa amatona mospes afanin tomapa efra intinusana and also etie ewo honomo mamumbu nkompo na minkopie mu ewo Vincent Company na so ye na oni so kopie mu ewo Bayamneke no o ibo adwuma papa na eno ne ebisa ne se na Vincent wasi akan ewo EPL ni mu woni Manchester City wajiji EPL no bi ni ade a wasi aba abe kochi Bayamneke achese wabepie mu ewo Germany say ya no what test here as player and as coach say u coach ewo German Bundesliga no now we a player and so ewo EPL no aye bia no ye rank ya ewiase nyina league ben pa and standing tall this sama adituja any Vincent Company.
The Premier League has got a lot more resources than any other league at the moment in the world. So that's also the reason why they are the best league in the world. But I would say that second comes the Bundesliga in my opinion, and the Bundesliga has other things. So because as much talent as you get into one league. So for example, in the Premier League, you've got the most amount of talents because of the final. I'm not saying anything shocking. I hope it makes sense, right? If you have money, you can buy better talent, so it makes sense. It's linked. But what the Bundesliga has is a really powerful fan culture. Really talented players that come through anywhere in the league, in a lot of clubs, and a lot of big teams as well. So Premier League has the advantage at the moment, and they've built it over a period of time. But the Bundesliga is, for me, the second best after that, and it's a very exciting league with so many good teams and many good players as well.
Okay, and in the Vincent Company, I say EPL no standard tall. If you want to na Bundesliga, on any yard game. And I say one no enya adwene nensema ono so no ode atudwa eno no mayenko transfer unse wiki ababe todwa na last week na me beka kire say Yan Diomande Real Madrid omane no a chese omu hwa say ablantie ba be piem wo hono mo ama me meka de tudwa say PSG de ne de enya de ne say ebefa na Madrid omo a na chese eko ema wo mo ampa akọ ediama Real Madrid ene no Yan Diomande waba ababe piemu ewo Real Madrid nti waba be most expensive player ewo Real Madrid in the history of Madrid for transfer no nti no ye boboso ede amount dia unse deal ni nyina no in euros no deal no ekwakoye 140 million euros 140 million euros pounds de anka beba from kakra 140 million euros ono ena chese odikan ebo ehonomo ye rank Real Madrid most expensive player Yan Diomande from Africa, Cote d'Ivoire ena chese origin papa ewo ehonomo Jude Bellingham and also F. Dortmund aba Real Madrid 127 million euros. Na chese ono etosu mienu 120 million euros. Eden Hazard of Chelsea aba be piemu ewo Real Madrid. Otoso miensa Gareth Bale. Tottenham Hotspur eba Real Madrid no ekoye 101 million euros intino sana no so ekoye Cristiano Ronaldo Roro I'm here Roro 1 2 3 4 5 otosu num Cristiano Ronaldo fi Manchester United abepiemu ewo Real Madrid no ekoye 94 million euros 94 million euros we euros muno no enye pounds nti ebi obi abo na ewo achikakra nti pounds mu ono benenam etemu ho baabi sa ena chese eno nso etienti Yan Diomande wanya aba bepie mu ewo Real Madrid nti sana eno nse etie kai na ehye ne nso pa efa mame na unimu se eneno ukokopie mu Mohamed Salah ono nso afri Liverpool wanya afri hono mukra akopie mu wo Transport Turkey na ojini dimpa Transport for no omumeyo Krobie wo hono Turkey wono Transport omumeyo no omose ombema no asase ede na akogina asase so nyina de opebia omose omode ebema no nti they say uko Turkish Super League na ono na just obeji sika kese pa Mohamed Salah Africa for no mo ya de papa mo ti anim nkoso a enti anim for my live on YouTube Asempa 94.7 FM live on YouTube Asempa 94.7 FM Joel one in San say ya so sa I say minhwe odi atoso ewo ehonom na Arsenal for mo na mo pese mo ya na mo ma Vinicius Junior Vini eba bepie mu Arsenal no anya giagu so wa teteda as Vinicius Junior was sign new contract at the ama Real Madrid into a chese transfer no emu ebe den pa and so ewo hono mo Bruno Guimaraes ene no Arsenal for a confirm say ene no abrante no omo assign no nti Bruno Guimaraes oba bepie mu ewo Arsenal na wa boa Ateta ene ne mrante no ono so oya de papa fi me say Arsenal for omuso omu be defender munya botre mo ena mu nshada ehu omu yie omuso omu be defender pa omu be defender Bakola ono so no ni Liverpool de no ya kan ne ehu nsema eno so no mpanifo say akwakoye something which is there akoye bibia ewo ho no mo Bakola edel no akwakoye bibia ho no nanso no ade ne say Liverpool for eguso a omu epushi ese bibia ebeye fine enso ewo ehonomu intino Vinicius de ne up to 2032 and Vinicius just say ono so no ejamo den enso ewo honomu tisana eno so etie ewo honomu Leeds United omonso assign Manchester City goalkeeper James Trafford mzablanti obegina mu na nshada nkoyie so hu nkoyie ene adea na eneno James Trafford so okọ no kopie mu oba fufuro na ba fufuro okọ akopie no eye Leeds United ena chese okọ akosi na kan ewo hon sanse dia Donnarumma no mo eye ne de enya de ne so obenya bi enso ache Vosinha Keved for goalkeeper na oye nkonya ewo World Cup na ase no you say no Vosinha watch ball rough you say no we fi Portugal unza no oche edema Portuguese side aye Chavez ho ena na usi akan ewo nenu akopie mu ewo Chile Colo na ablante ne zan performance o danadi ewo World Cup na ase no okopie mu o Chile no pani behe enya agro kura nti Vosinha ye ne se ohene no ye ne se ohene nti Vosinha waye ni move Benjamin Asare Vosinha waye ni die wonso ede na wo ye wonso me gidi se ukopie mu obaabi a saa nso ne be ye Benjamin Vosinha ko wonso o kwa na ase wonso wotena nti saa na tie ewo hono mo Rodri onse beto dwa se okọ Real Madrid ni ade a ama ya sign the buy ese Barcelona for take lead and then the latest eba enra no na say Manchester City for no omo reject bidder Barcelona for the ekoko two no but ya sign that Soleil Rodri there ye duadua mu no say the only presenter me wo foreign correspondent so what you say mama me informations nyina Rodri diaba beto dwane se ono no personal terms contract bibia contract no ho sensem terms a Barcelona for dia to nanim sika mu betua ne bibia no abrante no agye atum ese obesi akan de ama eye Barcelona nti Barcelona Rodri dia ne dia bibia nti akase Manchester City ebeje de atum nti sana eno so etie Crystal Palace almost a completed the deal. Hey, me defender ba kope Japanese international Tomiyasu. Crystal Palace for 27 years and where the unse neno ya dear papa just yes no kopie mu ho no mu na ye bibie ho no mu nti neno ababe pie mu wo Crystal Palace former Arsenal defender Tomiyasu ane wabepie mu ewo EPL no mu ebio Christian Romero ene no kopie mu Atletico Madrid ene Inter Milan de abeto dwane se akaya wo be wonbe omu nyina epe Christian Romero de a free Tottenham Hotspur unso omu captain abranti table rough you good papa Napoli enso se omu pe Gabriel Jesus efi Arsenal striker iso obre papa 18 million pounds and achese APM enso ewo hono achese omo hwe nim se bibia enso ebeye kama ewo hono ntino transfer wonsem no chese dia eko eno no Ronald Arroyo netia en second is Liverpool we never walk alone omo ene Barcelona ako agreement loan deal ti egusua ekoso bia edadadin Arroyo eba bepiemu ewo Liverpool loan ena chese ono nso eba abepiemu ewo honomo obi ebisa as a United die semo ya we fi se ono ekoko sign koye gbanza United die omo de omo nkofa bi nya yi ono no akọ Chelsea no akwakofa bi wo ho no afa no akwakọ ye omo signings no omo signing ye no eno anu no besi na ye United for can be so omo sign signings ebio anti ebetodwa ese United omo sign player fofora eno so no ye de ni nyina ede ebeba anti mo amo pe United no omo signings no eno so no sana eno so etie obi awabo ma Chelsea aye ya United say eno na makwakofa omni Arsenal omri omo pesa papa omo pesa pa eti eno so eno no enti egusu aye kwayanim transfer no ye bekoso a na ya update mu ye bekoso a na ya update mu eye pa United no mo no omo signings no last minute ama hu mbuamu de no omo kan na dane asem mbuamu ba na se akwakoye buachi bidin ya ekire omo fa ho etimi sign yi mbuamu nti sa na chese bia eno so ebeye tino Andre Santos ono adjoin the free Chelsea free Chelsea buy no na Miami player Yuli Tillemans ono so omo akwakofa no the free Aston Villa and also the dada no mo kofa no window ya mu 35 million euros and omo de Yuli Tillemans obo Belgium for captain no or bobo basa United money no ewie the dada ena Cardolo ono ya kwala free transfer ena modeno ebaye shada nyobi asa ena Tynan Thompson ono no so adjoin 4 million ntino momo de eno no modie eno no se Rasmus Højlund de ono de Napoli no mo se onka ho nti successful no enya de ne se oba na chi ebio nti Rasmus Højlund ono no de eno no Hey, Unana, ni loan no, ni na you know, say and so a concohoni adio, and also no sena, and also echo. Players are more release Casemiro, or some manetana, Modena can release players ye hui. Into United, wow, the message by no, medo, a good honomo, a pa a ye. Where there, mammy tins him quickly. Na Women's African Cup of Nations are, and no eto jano memfa a honsam and fama, nana, na Kwame Bensford. Men caught chen na onfa bibia enfambla quarter final ena ne yewura mandrano Ivory Coast eshe baako ema Algeria eshe mienu nti Algeria advance akopiemu ewo semi finals and semi final no so no wasan booki ticket ekwa kopiemu ewo World Cup ase for the first time Algeria ekọ World Cup obolibole boade no Algeria omoma no ai omonko World Cup eda ne no mu kwa kopiemu ewo ehonomo Morocco esemienu ma South Africa etie kanemu eye baako na endra pa Catalonia South Africa omu player yi pa no wa go Morocco foi na referees ye ko gina mu ise omo nge gbo yi take be 10 minutes na VAR eguso check ansana omo eje Nkrofo wan hwe ombe chinchi mu nsa papa ntino Morocco esemienu ama South Africa eteka nmu baako minipa Catalonia enenya consolation goal no edema South Africa for omo afri Morocco akopiemu ewo semi final as well as omo kokobo World Cup ene games no enso ebeto akoso ebo 5 p.m. Cameroon and Nigeria ete ebebo ani na Malawi and Ghana 8 p.m. Inti Cameroon in Nigeria they near 5 p.m. Ghana and Malawi game no 8 p.m. Ghana time and I just say no 8 to a dra intino sana and no so no etie ewo ehonomo Ghana yedi nkonimu pe ye ko semi final na ye sign akọ World Cup Ghana ye lea ye na mu no yetimi di nkonimu a se yeba ebesia Algeria so na Cameroon no so de no okwakochia Morocco ye lie no ye papa we ye topi yanke kochia Nigeria o ka ba yire papa na ahead of the game no na Kemlas ono trainer edema Ghana Black Queens na nensama auditu dwa enie.
Surprise for you, maybe. I think they are pretty good. Hard-working group. We played a friendly against them. That was a very physical game, and we know, of course, they have 2 players in the front, and they are world class. So it's going to be tough for us, but we also see our potential. We believe in ourselves. We think that we have improved in this tournament that we started so. We did a good second half against Cameroon, and we did a good full game, more or less, against Mali. So if we keep doing the right things, I hope it's going to be a fun game tomorrow as well.
Ena wote nenkano na game no enhu pa enhu pa sanse Malawi fo no Tabita Chawinga one ni nua no so mbaba wa mienu we ni nua Temwa omo bobo rough na nkrofo we eso mu so omo chewa anoba ye de pa na Cynthia Colan ono goalkeeper at my Black Queens, cause defenders no near the players no, they will be in shape. No man face Tabita no in growth for no.
Thank you very much. Like Coach mentioned, they are good players and like they are world class players, and we know how to handle them at the back. It's just for us to communicate like we do in our previous games. So I think when we do effective communication, we'll be able to handle them. Just like we played them in the friendly match, even though one of them wasn't featured, but I know with communication and hard work, we are going to overcome them. Yeah. So we are really prepared for them.
Really prepared. Okay. Intino sana no so etie na Malawi for coach ono so akasa Love More Fazili ono so modaye so eso mo be kopie mo semi final no makọ World Cup no love Nensema Oditudja eni.
The final game, I think it meant a lot to us. This is a very, very important game, and as I've said, that we are very focused, visionary, and serious about this game because a win it will, I think, take us to another milestone. So we are ready for tomorrow's game, and the players and even my captain, I think you know the importance of this game tomorrow. For Asempa, I think that is why he's part of the team because when we qualified last year, he was one of the players who contributed. So for me, I think I thought to invite her to join the team. So it's also a good player, and we're looking ahead, I think, for her to contribute in tomorrow's game.
Ebayiri pa di Malawi for coach Love More and Awakasano Tabita Chawinga ono so wakasa na say no Oditudja.
It's meaning a lot to this nation team. As I said last time, we have more young player who doesn't participate in any big competition, but this is the first time for them to participate in Africa Cup of Nations and in the big stage like this. So I think it's very important, and for them, I hope by the end of the tournament, 2 or 3 players that will be seen in another teams in Europe or in Africa.
Hey, Tabita no. Hey, Obano na nekasa ti se bema no. Ye bompaye e de ata emaba anachi. Ese bibia be kokama. Ghana. Ye ko World Cup a chepa pa 2007 mu o. 2007 mu onum na Ghana. Ye ko World Cup. Ena nei. Yes, 2007. In Ghana World Cup did that.
But I'm an own say even though this current GF, you know, in Yamamon in Shadow Koyi, but for credit our my football mudi the markets because of buy we shape, you know, but on a can kakra say even though I Koyi, you know, or music assembly so no a trim man so do. And then made in some bonuses in the class still I think say in my football there let's say 40% there I think say kids I'm a man attractive kakra but niaka na yenhwe na ma no so ball no enko yi kakra nipa ya there say na yes first no so say I think say improvement here but yembifi up mu my football no enkoyi.
Okay. Ntino sana no so etie na unimu se CAF Confederation ne CAF Champions League. Eno so no egusu acha se yehwe ese Ghanaian clubs mienu a omo ekwako gina mediama eko Champions League na Nations FC enso akwako piemu o CAF Confederation na draw no
nation omo players are omo tonton then omo dey call ana
be omo beto bi achemu
development we na omo ye na
be omo beto bi achemu
asemo
ebi omo beto bi achemu ati draw no etodwa e wo Cairo Egypt e mountain so na Thursday no ina etodwa ano aye den papa mediama hey, on TP Mazembe 5-time champion. Our Champions League no. TP Mazembe said bedia no Mazenge.
About say media maso amako Africa da. And on say ama Muspark so no.
When you experience
who strategy no. On say
hey, they are 5
investment. Oh yeah. Na say first time for everything. The investment why year this season there I think say arguably uka Premier League attractive pa wa Ghana has here team premier team attractive wa Ghana has here you can't leave mediama is top
ranking e ba
mediama omo stadium hokra the way man omo develop omo ye ni year
live on YouTube
calf cramp buy no wa be sign omo say appropriate place are on betimi abo mo leg no honum nti I think say or strength team no nti enye wan say on betimi ni o ma face so
hey TP Mazembo
na say
uwinia o sign any club African anase Mali Joliba okay. From Mali. Almost the winner of Omumi.
They are all not bigger than media man experience. I man, even though cry new team I support Ghana Accra. The way a man invest in team they are ready. Also, definitely, your team are all supporting, but you are just being justice to yourself. Once they ask, say, who you host in there, you can't say, who you see, and answer who you see. But no, currently, the audio Ayanka, most Spark is investing, and I think say the kind of investment now, or you know, why you ready for Africa? No, it's supporting. No, they have the can-do spirit. They can do it. It's support. So, who investing now? Oh yeah, onyema bia say the enua mpenifo mienu ye dia na obekase ye nkonko bobra bia, but I think say investment no ye and ohwe ni coach ni so Atanko Ibrahim top notch osua de na ko echi and then oka coach our Ghana has here, he's one of the best waje league into the BMBU, so he can do it, they can do it. And the bankroll of the team too is all invested. Oh, the bebo team no bia no ye consulting or ye ni and yet say me has here say near man ko ye cry supporters say nya kwayen ka say he's helping. So I think say the omko Africa na they can do it. Yen support you omo. Oh, so say yes lot no aye bibi e Africa no aye bibi e nti ye kone ye ko boy ho modern. I think say yes lot na betima akọ enim yi. German, most park or boy, one about
so players now only be no best player and can cry fighters on co work up near the ground grawaton man go Nations FC and so Asia FC Diara from Mali and I just omo airbo into and also no kai na Shannon so pa fama yen and also no we near no Obako share the winner of AS Zam from Niger and I say Togo Asko Dikara Mubako and I just say Omo Ebekwa Koshientino Sana and also at your house there when ya atria Nisikano but coach now confirm say Omatia from FIFA
other yenya we bia obetimia mafifa ma ya yen because transfer no kwa na eko and I and has for ya word pound ya word pound because you say coach no otimi ye niema yi a yenya the man the necessary tool now here no and the HUS can we now still yen clear you know what are we waiting for? Okay. But all the same so no you be catch management yes romo omo digwe bia omo ndi ni yi na nkasa asika we kra man player be ni ntimi enfanto Ghana has you see ni akoboka we nyina egu you see enti yes let ogbe nkrofo na omo shena se no ene we bia mbe ye bia na yenhwe mu yi na etimi aye business yi enye se ebesan ko ye business we ama ya boka ama ya tua sika we just like that sika we wo hono man ke be ye niam bebre and the way and man and Crawford do has no man the way man and Crawford timi fro no more person more exhibit or more ideas say ni yenfa yenye ha say ni yenye say aha say ko form yenye happy ye be say ha say sorry no chale bro adwene ntiase so nti ye sret ogbe this is in there ye choose can we omo ba be clear no edwe bia be di bia no yenye ni ye we shouldn't just use money anyhow. Pubi my or no ma yen completing we even though you were ye enema koso enema koso ho no no ye player buying ye coach bibia I think business bia be ye bia no ye man nko yi na ye ma yen ko boka ma yemre kala season did the 80 minute time we need to meet to the players are up anka I don't think say anka by now anka at least a team win the league, you know. So we should do our business well. We should know how we can run the team man are attractive. One day medium but in terms of has a brow mabwa medium see no more. But you see, they have good structures or more putting in place more. So yes, we bit more than that. See the bia and I see ye name bia. And in Penifon also a damn house management. I'm an omonya in the packet well educated. In Penifo kesia. But I don't know why in near my kosi until you best to be this time there near my
okay. Intino I don't know. Amankona wanya waba oko Adriana assigno long term contract inti amankona oba bejina mu abiu oba beje top scholar na amankona awurade yankopon Black Bombers hey coach Ofori Asare enzo mukoba yensem pio coach say akade no na ni ho no mukura eno ka ho na chese Ghana ankoye amfama in terms of air boxing ne ade ene addes no nso no Commonwealth no nso no ankoye amfama yen wonsem asole pa sibe ebakasa na sibe se oboa sibe se coach Ofori Asare boa ne ade nti wonsem enso ebaye sanso na Oko World Under 20 Championship na eno so no toto dwa na Ghana ni Godfred Opoku na oya de pa 400 meters first hit de abrante no edi nkunimu pa ewo mu na final no na okoto so enan ema wentimi enya medal nemu no waya de pa Aishatu Jaffa ono so eto so 7th ewo ni hita ono ekoye ewo 400 meters ono edi free ma wentimi ankwanko piemu ewo semi finals intino sana eno so no etie ewo honomo nana ene family mu kakra mi wi na maba coach ehonomo
na Iman
yes I
Black Bombers na why
Asempa
FM coach na no de omokoye and he is the best person to say all this. You see, we be an air can say, "Unye onyema ye, ufie nye." And so also there uye takum una otiso. You see, and I think now Glasgow Hormona no more corner. Now what are they going to? What were they expecting to go and achieve? Whilst you didn't prepare. On say last na me catch us even crowd players no athletes no omokro my idea I guess your ball my basso more
yeah
you see
yeah
because you didn't prepare. What better preparation now or the car say walk you never prepared and you expecting said they should go and do what? Are they magician? And see, I think the coach in here right. So if he's complaining, say Nema Nkoye preparation anye we are, that's it. So I don't know why, when he was telling the truth, we came back lashing him here and there. You see, no, there are times in Yeme bu Horma, I didn't ya, and coach ni Anyama Kosu ye, ultimately my maintenance is Anyama Kosu ye for what? You see, so let's always speak the truth. No kora young can't na your football and any disciplines, no. In Yaman koyi sa no preparation sika no.
Asempa FM.
Now we expect to say nipa nko one prepare ni ye onko ya de ansa na one maniska. Who does that? Australia, UK. US mono we no. Do you know the kind of investment this shame and son multi do that and even in terms of facility, do you know how much they are spending to get a top-notch facility for them to train? And yeah, no kwampo only investment omo yewo sa athlete nimu say obetimi akọ areas the world to go and do what now a showcase country no. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Nti wo kasa wo ye frofre kobo nipa no wo e wo baby sua na ade e ye ne training no afre na ba say omra no nkonko ya ade whilst you are not ready to invest even materials or the be man say of anko for tournament in the cramp no enya and I say enya appropriate. What do you expect? At times my yan kan no kware enye se de bia no ye betena se ye kata nema so and I say then nipa na all kan no kware no o ba be kire say onye he doesn't have the balls. We don't do things like that. And kan no kware ye pese ye man no ye sports no enko yia ese ye kan no kware no ye ma nkrofo no omodeda ano no hu se enema we na mo ye no emmo ma ye sports no enko yie. You see, so I think for this year, the next tournament bia ye benya akunya na say ye nkono. Ye investment. We should just forget about say we are not going to invest, we are not prepared. Na ye say athletes no nkonji gold and now nkonji silver. Athletes now mo call ye nya 2 medals na cramp no. And can see helium because the kind of trauma omo feel and sana omo ultimi e di nya sa de no. Alas, unze head of sports interview one boxer. So what name now? Okay, can you? Yeah. The kind of we are hectic situation of film and sana ultimately kwa ye we na. Okonya even a quarter of preparation cry. And I think say all the good nearby.
Amadou Mohammed.
You see, very intelligent guy. Now onya nema ye na ema ene enyema anko yi na coach ba be kan enyema anko yi ene enyema ese ye ema ye athlete no se ne be ya omo ko tournament enyema be ko yi you are just trying to say that he's lying, he doesn't know what he's talking about. No, we don't do things like that. But on your man omo ko aba ya disua ti ne be ya enyema be ko yi mama be ye omo timi akọ the next tournament akọje good and silver aba na se akọ ya de no. We should do it. But man,
yes, I
think take you for no almost share ball almost share ball and to me I would say it's a very good move for Salah, Mo Salah. And also see Arabic country, even though it's part of Europe, almost Europe. No, I think and any religion and any way and he has come home. In the say they are even trying to let him stay forever. It's a good move. Wabe paying the dues. I'm Liverpool and or call Liverpool at least with me at the Champions League with EPL so he hasn't been bad. Just teams the majority no edru be na nyama nko yi a almost try say ombet me ombe you free mu, but I think the kind of we are Salah a year with Liverpool no he has really done well, he has really helped them. We wish him all the best. Ever take and as time goes no, to me I know that he can excel excel and Mourinho as I any money be more Madrid. Being Mourinho, as you know, or no, he really likes working with the blacks. Or a player, one day player, ubeti ma ye juma na mano, juma the opesa o ye no ubeti mi ayamano. See, I'm not so with ultimate signing players like that to Madrid. Everything may be fear up no. Yes, so Barca you hold my no. Barcelona so hold. I think in days in Madrid, no, he knows what Barca did to him. And Asempa bium and as time goes no Hans Flick, the man of serious integrity, no, the man who has the can-do spirit, the man Barca na o coach na Accra na ejuma no pededa and was saying nti enija or Barca no. I think that he can squarely face Mourinho in terms of league and the Champions League be no Copa del Rey anyway no. I think yes you bet me no eshia wo no. Okay. Yeah man Messi yako. Say e would ye wo and I think say Barca na o mama na o papa wo e hono hu say wahwere bibi. So I think say ye be man no ye condolence. Na ya hwe say niam betimi akoyi amana. I'm a free foreign on a me share Lucas no kakra. So mediama, as I said earlier, Omoko Africa nations so eco confederation, and I think the two no, even though nations eco relegation to me, I don't know what they are doing because the kind of anyway and manner almost on players no. Anyway, say almost they almost under we no never ball so I think say and also no ebetimi aboa, but all in all, they are all in Ghana here. And Ghana na eko represent enye omo nkwa anase enye nation bi enye media mabi nkwa na eko. Omo kwa ma Ghana nyina. Enti se me ha support akra at least ye enti me anko no. Se me dem support emomo. And most packer, as I said earlier on, the investment now all I think say Africa no person call eco born proper, which ye nyina yen support no. They are really doing well. Tanko Suso, I think say he has not been bad, and on also no African terrain also no or no suni mukakra, and I think say omo nyina ba together omo ye ejumason sa no this Champions League no they can go and do well. Forget about say omo ko shia TP Mazembe anyway. When say football over here na aye year, I man it's how invest you. It's how you more investment. Ese unhu ade a wo ye na ese unhu se bebi a me kɔ no me pese me kɔ na me kɔ achieve bibi wo honom enti se metimi achieve ade na me pese me achieve na ese me ye investment more me pay the proper tool metimi de akɔ ye ade no, and that is what Mospaka is doing. You see, and I will say the management ni we ni nyina team ni nyina no they are really doing well, and enyem won say omokwa put the flag of Ghana high ewo Africa no nti yem mo mabaso omo ya de nations so I know say omo bankroll no so no doctor ono so be prepare no hu yi na omo timi so e de akofesi omo counterpart omo ne omo kwako shase no nti yen nyina yen support omo na yen hwe say enyema betimi akoyi a na mestre say has so enemra etimi twa esike your business is aye be your dealings aye be no yen nya ni yi yen bagedi ni yi yen pedi pana yetimu say ye de nimba say onye edwuma na obetimi aye na yetua nika na yentimi nkofa ka bia amba yen nya unnecessary spending bia embefa how rate no, because I'm on two seasons in the house you struggle pound you struggle pa and you striking force on no na enema enkoyi say I clear yen try say ye baby fee up ni bosha kapo susu no wa ba no yen try say onu so betima ye adwuma no ye the necessary tool here obetimi dia ye adwuma no wonso onu so no Ghana ha de wa ye adwuma wa coach teams bebre nti I think so he knows the terrain very well nti the necessary tool here no manipulations yen jano no nye adwuma no because supporters no has edoma koma so pa has edoma koma somo no kasa any the way and manner has a corner. I think that they are really not happy. They are really not happy. It's the team clear alone now. Necessary clearance be a FIFA SSA on the Maya near start year transfers no. I think same 24 no omundia kutinye. I know they are working. I know they are really working on it, which Enchebiano ombetimi amayenya some info be about it. So I wish House of Folk all the best. Ye ba best start ye league. Ye nhwe na enema ntimi nkoyi. No say hasi koyi na hasi wi ni na kotokosusu koyi a. E strengthen your leg no. E ma leg ni ye de. Ye be ma ye pese ye supporters no eba hwe ye match a. Ye performances no any wins no enye more. And when I bring it back the lava in Crofombo Emma House of Folk any kotokono. Yes, Anna, Emma your leg no. Dibia Nema Ekoyi. Na if you know, or try as much as possible. You see, your leg no, if you know, as you son pound because I man, yet me kasi a ball lega without sponsors. Last season, I got buying the Bema is
Asempa FM.
And your ball leg no without any sponsor.
Asempa FM.
If you know more, you must
Asempa FM.
Omo ye my leg no. Enko ye enya attractive. Omo pest sponsors. Omo first commercial league dim. Nema league ni nko yi. League a yebo a yentimi krampo enya player 4-5-3B ema ombo national team there.
Asempa FM.
It's not yenhunu to be a serious league.
Asempa FM.
You see, enti FN so enya nema yi, ni enti nya sponsors. Na yema ya league no enko yi. Aman. I think say coach aba. Last week I'm for Bisana coach we enti na coach aba. Enti meja ama coach na coach so the my nimdia amanfo no ehia no.
Okay. Enti Nana Kwame Bensfield ena watene nkano wayiri nyina kama Coach Vicente Abiu and I say Drew so that is drawing board na uko YouTube no so for the messages about papa Shadrach Boama or say good morning na so no nchianko a na odebaye na Everest Muntari or say I'm enjoying the show live from Finland and one ma hashtag and scoreboard and I just say or they atohonomo Fidel Nunu feel or say best of wishes to the Black Queens in their match against the Sockers of Malawi. The also no dia or de abano no grofo p egu so betimi e de message no e de abaya beken kan ni nyina e de amount de adru so e drawing board with Coach Vicente Abiu.
Coach Abiu
Oye Ghana ni pa
Asempa FM.
Ono city Ghana ha.
Okay.
Asempa FM. Asempa FM.
Allah.
Okay. So one say
Asempa
full of knowledge.
Asempa FM.
And talks about the basics of developing sports. And I wonder,
Asempa
so
FM.
many Ghanaians they have the knowledge. They be a quabotre. Page. There were Ghanaians they travel around and build a proper page for other countries.
Okay. Entino, Coach, good morning.
Good morning, Iman.
Na apomu to say. Oh, yeah, the radio pa say who ye pa. We dey umle new drawing board last week ye fail pa. Obi kan adwuma ne dos wan mfuo ne dos wan ye slali nyina mu.
I'm home. When your slave master
Asempa FM
or your oppressor has a different color, you are more alert.
Okay.
Than when your own skin, brother, is your oppressor or your slave master.
Oh, okay.
Say Obroni and I will be of a different tribe, different race. I was slave master and you oppressor. Santa etima a wake up call now. But a down near Tuntum, bear the oppressor and the slave master. To your original slaver, you are in trouble. And that is where we find ourselves.
Asempa
That
FM.
is why two people will leave the same organization. No more competition. Now you banaka need to be in your one. And that is why coach will speak, like Nana said. As a coach, I'll lead the team. Now, Otinya interview na submission ya kase ni nya intro. Na maybe nipa no lead delegation say need an right. Nti nya ya nipa baaku na ye fi akoya na ye nya nipa baaku. Year 2, ye adwuma one organization. And I'm also in charge of a department, and I'm in charge of a department. And I year 2, ye bana ye mu interview ya. Na me can different. No so aba said me can intro. Nti asoma ya dwun yi ye kose ye kwa be ku ana. So one of them is a slave master who has your color.
Okay.
So when he's doing the wrong, you find it difficult to detect it. Yent me fi baby say kita one aim, one vision. Aye kobana ye bon common. Communication differs. But this difference in communication, yet communication differences, about who wants to say, Minami Kanukre. So it becomes dangerous. sometimes I ask myself, like Coach Asari, could he one day be bold and say, it's over? I am out of this game. Because me, at my age, there are certain jobs I will not even spend. I will not waste time.
Okay.
Because all the time you call back, in common no nye any kind. You understand? Such an elderly person, only say a basa technical area, and he's the most qualified and the first person who got in that as a Ghanaian. Now, Okoba no say maybe we are call year. Now somebody come to debunk it. Then you are destroying the whole integrity of the man unless he has not got it. So we can't be working under one organization to have one idea, one aim, and when we come back, the interview is like two parallel lines. It's not meeting anywhere. They are making a different, they are not making a different. So you know what happens? The listeners will decide who they trust, who they believe. Chiamwa Jimmy Dino, no by any followers. Omam Jinana Dino, no more by any followers. So there's no way we can go. So we come here to throw garbage in. So you expect them to bring different things, they bring the same garbage out. The sporting world is moving so fast. It's no more jogging. The sporting world is sprinting. And we are even crawling.
Oh.
It's a code. You have your laptop, your desktop. The command you issue is the command, the answer they give you. When you punch the calculator, whatever you punch on it, the answer, that is not the calculator, that will be what will come out. See, the sporting world is not any idea, philanthropic. It is not a philanthropic. Oh, you're called donating so any energy drink. No. And I will tell you something. Any good organization does not accept any form of such donation for their teams, because it sounds that what they eat must be carefully examined. That is why top teams are only your Barcelona. Have you seen them taking donation from supporters before? Even it will come. Process a bit film. They're best scrutinized, you know. You'll be surprised because they don't want you to bring BBR ever attractive to the player and yet for the health. Because that is the human character. With the Fapiza brushes here. Now we can say once I do you that attraction. This is nipo ondi. But what we see we are discipline crano. I didn't even do we need standard. It's difficult to be that disciplined. That is why you don't even expose the athlete to that particular negative thing you don't want the athlete to touch. So we yet to make competition a bar. Then big adults with families who are controlling kids. They are controlling even extended families. And come back and we don't know who is telling us what. In general, you know the secret. We've not learned anything. Because we need who you fight. And fight. Once I stay or you stay, we are not going to get the results. I'm telling you.
And the truth that will let the team move well, you are coming back to say that's not it. Whilst that thing is affecting the team.
What is eating us up?
I thought it's personal interest though.
Yes, of course.
Selfishness.
You understand?
Because he's getting what he needs in the team. So he will not let the team move forward. When something is going bad, you have to say it's good.
No.
You see,
people who run this industry, the sports industry, are benefiting, so they don't care what happens. They benefit through different means. Visa racketeering, this, into a become one trip by $10,000. So it's not looking at what the mass development does, the ripple effect of the positive side. Until there's no we cannot learn, say, who's your idea? Teacher correction mostly corrections are not done by the student. Teacher needs to now I'm marking what scene. You understand? But this is why in our case, teacher no be correction or name answer to the question. It's also answer question wrongly. So how do we learn? We can't learn when we come back to fight, but we can learn when we say, Charlie, when we travel, this is where we realize this was our lapses. Into next year, they ain't to a bill.
Yeah.
You realize you say a place so much in the foreign, you know. So how then do we plan before we take them for trials? Yeah. So that before 3 weeks, remember, I'll be making trials. No, the body system need to be adjusted to the whatever food or whatever. But this is where we go. Now, I see the here. On the scan, we coach and music see the the owner of the project become confused.
Yeah.
It becomes who the people trust will become the winner. But we are supposed to come back. Myxtro independent reports. Now, Myxtro reporter, it should look like 95%. No, I just say, you copy. Maybe there will be only 1%, 5% difference in our reports. Yeah. But when you call the same project, you run the same aeroplane, the same flight, the same hotel, the colonial trials. You're buying my reporter. Me reporter left. Who just right? They are not meeting anyway. Yeah. In Tinama, 95% never met. Only 1% they pure medium. You've already failed. The sporting world has always got one mind. So what's your drum line now? They say one mind, one band. You give that one sound. That is why we work in harmony, we work in teamwork. We must say a dozu by a nipa baku direction echo. Now Jojo. This is why we are falling short. Boxing has been our strength. Where are we today? Some of the sports we shouldn't even struggle.
Yeah.
Sisters now hockey call World Cup and then hockey way. Now volleyball. 1968, the Commonwealth Games. We won that relay in the famous lane 8.
And even is because of that, Krampona at times you see if we're Sunderland Park, that hockey pitch. And now go and see how the place is. You see, most of the sporting disciplines, you gunu. Because we don't think about it. We don't invest in that.
Yes, you can't develop a sport from the national level. You develop the sports from the regional district, regional level. Then you move up to the top. Then we go to competition. You see they perform. But go to the visa section right now before I realize the conform mutu kwano. Endorse which one participation. Who bought the junior championship records, right? We represent only 2 athletes.
Yeah.
2. America represent 89.
Hey.
In 89, and ye 20 be back. Now only 2 call a bakupra, Nabagusi on Yebioma, Obiani home. And in Colasa or Ghana,
opportunity.
So our own people are in that clothing. That clothing that is telling us that they think like the way we think. And it's coming from the top to the down. That is why today somebody can suggest Arabic. That's why somebody can suggest Chinese. When language tells you your background. Go to the national teams and I'll tell you one difference. All the national teams that play world controlled by language. Most dominant language become the Chi, the Ga, and the Hausa language in our national team. So communication becomes easier. Check the last few national teams we've had. Somebody speaks Spanish very well. Somebody speaks Italian very well. So communication gap, that microsecond communication is not happening. That is why Nelson Mandela tell you, when you want to convince somebody, allow somebody who speaks the native language to go and speak to that person. That is why warrior say nipa no be MC no. If especially when you don't speak the language, that your MC must be able to interpret whatever you're trying to say to this particular party. Into the by a tradition setting mukrano, you're setting be as an abonity. Even sometimes when you speak the language, there should be that interaction among us. I'm actually in Kosu. Find opportunity to steal something and become rich. So you don't care whatever happened. But the wealth is actually embedded in the sports. If it's done very well and you bring experts on board, you get that resource. Whatever will give you $100,000 could give you $1 million. Now if you go back door and invest a little money, that $100,000 will not even come. That is why if you saw how they prepared Neymar in Brazil, they prepared him thinking they are targeting the millions, and they got the millions.
More than even the millions.
And that small club got it. Look at Vinicius Junior. They prepared him. So what you decided, say, we have spent about $100,000 on you. And you say you spend this can say no, you didn't conform around before I realize that at least can get to that particular level, and your money will not be in vain. And we share your geographical location, Santa, our expenditure is not really high. Because my expenditure high no. Yeah, what that natural environment setting now. You don't need to spend that amount of money. We are the only country you're promising an athlete when he brings the medal without giving the athlete preparation money. So if you can give me $10,000 as prize money, why don't you vote out $5,000 for me to use it to prepare? Like rightly said about the boxer. Said the hard preparation money where a little quarter preparation could have gotten him very comfortable to perform. But where is it? It's in Glasgow. Whatever is happening will never solve any problem.
Even with Butcho in Kegbe, even said, the $10,000 you guys are willing to give, $9,000 crumple for preparation. When they win, you give them the $1,000. You see, you are not ready.
No, you're not ready.
But yet you need a resource. You see.
Who about Uncle School, Uncle Extra Classes on your we see a passy SSC. Who better come on?
Onkonya AA.
Come on, there's no magic. Well, Uncle School, Papa, I will feel a good home with academic background. That is why we don't miss prayer with academics.
Okay.
That is why we don't miss juju with academics. It's about you getting the books and to study. Because if there's any protection, the Almighty God has given you that brain already and is protecting you. Yours go by. That is why we are category A schools. You cannot just go there. That is why you couldn't bring a system catch and say, Obianco school be open. It doesn't give you that challenge to pass. When writing BEC, you knew you wanted to go to a particular school. And you know those schools will only ask for the ones. So you prepare. But today, if any results can go anywhere, one makes that category for us to make that particular effort. You understand? See, we couldn't promise an athlete say, who cannot confirm made anybody member of 10,000. And if I know on that 10,000, Uchema, Onya, Obama, who say winning the competition, you know what it brings? It brings the person with personal sponsorship and the country sponsorship. Usain Bolt made Puma popular. Puma paid Usain Bolt. And what go to Jamaica today, people who benefit from that Puma sponsorship. Go to La Côte d'Ivoire and see what they actually then do with the Puma sponsorship they got for their national team. It was sending an athlete, you are advertising your country. So you don't even need to be traveling around to advertise your country. One athlete, one good musician, one good any person puts you on the map. So go to Turkey and mention Simnapia and you see what it does to you. Where restaurants are willing to give you food for free. Go to South Africa and mention Jonathan Quarte's name. On to quite who the athlete that's for you. Even at the airport, people associate them with you. Pretend you even know them and see the benefits.
You see, my first time going to Dubai, when I got to the exit, I met one. I don't know whether you know someone you wouldn't see whether he's a police officer or a military officer. And I was asking him, we say me call Dubai Marina. You see, menya train Ben at Memphis. I know some say me free, na me say me free Ghana. Then boss Samojan. You see, and it even made it very easy for me to get my location to my hotel. The location to my hotel.
You understand? No, we've seen it. We've flown different airports. We've seen it. You go through soft. Go to Dakar, Senegal 92, Abedi Pili. How many years back now? And the benefit is still there for Ghana. You understand it? When you send an athlete, you are sending the country, not an individual. So he goes, he breaks the record, there's a fee for it. You take first position, there's a fee for it. So divide the money, give them experts, get them good preparation, let them go and raise the flag of Ghana high. By a competition, I think I counting your hopes. Hey, you do semi-final, so Asempa, you do semi-final, so you don't go to competition and hope you say Mendy third.
No.
Who call competition say Mendy first? Who tough for now do third? I only say Mendy third. You can't go prepare back. We have played the sports, we've played it, and we know what he brought to us even at the school level, partially at the national level. You go through places, you understand? And then people come, people define as credible people, and come and be fighting on air, and you expect us to learn what? I'm a Glasgow, whatever happened will happen again, and again, and again, and again. Whatever is happening will happen again and again. We don't learn lesson. We benefit from the industry, and the industry is in pain. The industry is crying. You understand? A lot of people will walk out.
You're not ready to learn.
We're not ready to learn. A lot of brain people will walk out, and those who believe they want to live, the brain drain will go on, and other countries will benefit. But the brain was from here. Now who will take it? Because if the brain stays here, you become useless. You become nothing. Into Glasgow, they're really hot. Quickly on the girls, I think it's a tough game. We share the current record. It favors the Queens because the last friendly game they won 4. But current tournament now, this particular Morocco tournament, no Malawi gave something different.
Yeah.
Against Nigeria, I think their strength is in attack.
Yeah.
They are swift. And we also have a strength, I think, at the defensive side. So a game now, is it a solid defensive structure? 11 behind the ball on those 3 sharp tackles who can turn the ball anytime. It's one of the toughest games. I think we underrate it at our own game. It's a game we need to move with a certain strategy. Defensive structure, if you look at the number of goals that Malawi are conceding, they are not really strong when it comes to defensive setup. But they have not believed in the attackers. I believe our defense must be solid, and the little goals we are scoring a very low rate goals. I think and no to me peaky. They have that strong striker or to me Tenny or standing. Currently that is what we lack. That is what we lack. I think your court game name the Queens have been very good at this particular tournament. Yeah. Not flamboyant, but every game and the way they approach it. No more approaching game, any game. I think this is going to be one of the most viewed games in Africa today. Even though the other games coming on, because this Malawi team came as a surprise when everybody thought they were the whipping girls in this particular tournament. I think we wish them the best of luck to the girls and everybody. Both teams, any other can come out to win this particular game today. And a walkover game. A game who analyze here. I think so it is the time and the moment for the game who takes advantage in this particular game. The team this particular win, but I feel a game we will enjoy every aspect of it. When we watch it closely, it will give us whatever we need. If you look at, can we stay back for a certain number of hours? Because these people against Egypt tried to stay back. They shot from behind. It's the only game between Ghana, Croatia game, where we thought we could stay on the defensive block. Yeah. But this intelligent team was able to open up our team from the middle and shot from that distance to get that particular win. And in the same game, I believe the coach and his technical team will structure very well, push the girls very well, and make sure they take advantage. I think our strength should be quick. We should block them on the flanks. We shouldn't allow them to see who they want to pass the ball to. A huge task. This is a game that demands much focusedness. We need to be focused throughout the game. But we shouldn't say Now, Nigeria. But I feel say if they can beat Nigeria, then they are capable of beating Ghana as well. They scored 3 goals in that game, and I wish time and goals nearby. You know, so I said that team they were holding because the last 2 goals came 90 plus something and goals nearby. Just look at the parade stars of the Nigerians who parade here. So, moment of the game, it's always important how you come out. Every game has got its plan, its strategy you use. So an opponent can be good in a certain game, but in another game, I think say once you're able to do that, we'll be able to go through. So all the best, the Queens. Then I think say Asiamah, Nations FC. We've not seen like that. I said Nations preparing. We don't know how they are preparing. We've heard Asiamah preparing. We are yet to see them in a game. Maybe if they come back from the top 4, but if they come back to play the top 4, the cost stadium, I bet you have a fair idea. So, idea Asiamah this place is an idea. They could be able to do well in Africa. Between the 2 teams, the records are in favor of TP Mazembe. Over the 2 teams now, Asiamah has a slight record against TP Mazembe. But over the tournament structure, the TP Mazembe were far ahead. Asiamah come nowhere close to TP Mazembe when it comes to this competition because you are here to win it. So it's not about your current form guide and Asiamah Educo. They finished the league successfully, and I think they were able to transfer few players. So it means there's few money in camp. Because football is philanthropic. You find a talent, the administration must be good. Then the investment must be good on the talent. Then the technical know-how, that is from the technical team, the head of the technical team, must be very close. Also, preparation for long winning tournaments, and yet when you do just pre-season. Because pre-season now we are no BAB. And now you're building league ni ye na ye mai sa win na ye pena na e mai sa competition na pena na who building a kakra building a team that will sound strong. It is a building a dia. It's the foundation, especially Abazro foundation you coffin pana iron rod, certain size of iron rod and comb. And that's only pre-season now we know. The foundation in your good now you're heavy, so it's a player. Princes now a continuation of whatever we've done in the past. So whether the player play for Asiamah, Adrian or any team, no, maybe off you standard near high, A class. It's A class, Samba A class, and said that no difference, baby. But say why A now players now to turn on C class no more bar. Obon say Obama correct load. Correct training, but they will not be able to hold on. That is why we need that uniformism to be able to grow up. Also, when you come to the licensing board, that is why if they are able to work in that harmony, now you do Pempesovina, Akecha Bibia Kosuya, player be able to the next team. No, they are team A, no, team B. But this is a good player. So, sometimes you find out a good player from team C, Beba team A, Pena Abe Floppy. Now, I say, we know the ball, born a Kofano, or has, and yet a player number has or anyone be you. Nyamo Beshia has, the player was not prepared to come to that big team. So, a player may be good at a mid-table team, a relegation side team, but if the opportunity meets preparation, you're going to get a player you are looking for. That is why the orientation must go on for the players to understand. The performance must go on. The nutritional aspect must be something we do across board. Holistically, but together as stakeholders together. GACA, the GFA, everybody who is part of the game must come and run the game. But if opportunity is not given for us to run the game, you know what happens? Talk about the better game no more. It's about to set the legal framework. A good lawyer who can spot the whole may win a case that they are even supposed to lose. Because the constitution and everything guiding the case, no, or no, one article will be a loophole or the bad defending the home. So the players cannot become like Colanda, so Udin Soguma, a Kufom, and so the Soguma came. And do baby, I don't want to say, no, no, answer, and so forth. But where would the Guma never go from? So the investments must be huge, and we should have an agenda that come on. We're going to go through a 4-year period, playing the league and correcting things step by step, day in, day out. You don't stand up one day and do the correction in a day. The defect that has been there for a long time. When something is coded, you must decode it. That is why we learn, unlearn and relearn. So you must first learn. If you don't learn, how do you unlearn? You must first learn.
Yeah.
You might learn correct or wrong. Then the process, we shall not born community do. Then another kind of media near wrong. Then you unlearn it. So what should be at least information be or then when you undo the information, unlearn it, then you now relearn it. But we sometimes will not even learn, and we want to unlearn. What are you unlearning? No, when it comes to the mechanism, you say. That is why at the medical field, there's no room for error. At the mechanical field, there's no room for error. But we can't even show. Oh, doctor ni mechanic. We are opposite. But we are Juma Baku. Oh, say doctor for fee.
Yeah.
But also about mechanic, they are greasing some we fee. But only maybe be say we be any body move.
Yeah.
And I will be an engine. He deals with car. Knows what I'm going to say. We are overhauling. I know you want to now. Just baby kakra. What's the engine? The same way I said, you know, Jab baby, cutting and I baby was said. So the two of them have the same way to work.
Oh.
You understand? But the difference is the doctor, they come out and they are in white. But the mechanics or the engineer, because of the grease, when we work white, we are careful for staining. But we work in the same line. So when we are doing overhauling, Obon say, person feedback because be engine block no. Now screw back tom. Now corrupt piston. By the time combustion take place, you are scratching the piston wall. You are getting a leak. What's the idea? No? When your gasket is overheated, it will burn. What's the engine? No? So when it comes to the mechanism of a car, any mechanism of a human being is the same. When the fluid are not going, you get to a problem. The same way when the fuel is not going, when your injectors cannot fire very well, you are going to have a problem. When your tire pressure is low, you are going to have a problem. Over pressure, you are going to have a problem. So, if you look at the mechanism of a car, this pastor drove a hybrid car. Almost a hybrid fuel sound, which we are driving still. Then because the masses didn't know, what's a miracle, or driving empty tank. That was done and catch up for saying, no, when we had the
hybrid battery will take.
Yes. We had the sorry, we catch up say wrong. You can imagine how people behave. I don't know, it's wrong. This has fuel, and these are the hybrid session that help the car to move. Because a friend owes, if we are finished, you could do about 20 to 50 kilometers and send a background you. You understand? So I told them, say, I've seen the Jaguar that drives on 3 tires. A neighbor has a Jaguar. So who corner tire but who blast here? You could drive virtually on 3 tires.
Because now we have run flats. So when the tire is flatted, you can even drive on it to your destination.
It won't be that. It'll be the miracle. I did engineering. You understand? I did engineering. So when I see that sometimes, so I saw them catch up and say, no, it's an hybrid car. Or not because someone didn't say hybrid. So I told him there, what does the A stand for? It's hydrogen, nitrogen, this and that.
Yeah.
Then everybody in the airport, so in the youth were smart like, I said, no, this is how. So Myxtro said, go to my next door neighbor's house. He's able to drive on 3 tires. And a car where Mikano, it's about 20 years ago. No, it was a kind of war. Area more. The first time we saw it, you could be how surprised we were. When time I say, I can't remember. Into a catcher, we say, what makes it difficult to drive? Say, when you stop completely, you will be grounded. Into one traffic, I say, slow down and change another movie so that I don't get grounded. Or no, after 20 years, they said new versions about and an iconic. Into on mine, he said, I drove a Mercedes. Only say, tiny mommy, can't mommy warning. Say, Tino. Only said, baby, the car only granted. Can't I say, only answer, you are still driving it, you will die. This Mercedes come.
Yeah, my Mercedes here, me use it. Would drive it, let's say, from Aha to Asiamah here.
Okay.
I can't cram a dress Asiamah. It will give you an alert, one driving for long, so you should rest.
Okay.
For some time, so it will give you an indication on the cluster with the car and the coffee. Now you should rest and have some coffee before you go.
Yes. Then you drive this Mercedes, you want to overtake. When you are close, it won't work.
It has a collision assist, brake assist.
So you know what happened? You must overtake at the right time. You understand? We have mechanism where the car is about to hit an object and it will brake by itself.
The collision and the brake assist.
This is what I'm so. These structures are being built, and it's a structure. And we improve here. They kept improving upon it. And we have been failing, but they kept improving upon it. The injectors, everything. Once everything is working, you cover setting this and they say change oil, do this, do that, and your car is equally as brand new.
Even if you are in a highway, in a motorway. Not lines, like my Mercedes, for instance, lines, all lines, the car will automatically drag you to the best position.
And because baby, I want to normal.
Once I vibrate you back.
Oh,
you see,
if we've seen it, we've driven it, we've seen it, and I'm telling you, say, where and yet miracle, science I won't about together, but because the people sometimes feel you don't know, they'll come back and tell you something. So it doesn't make the young man to think because when you preach it positively, you know what happened? The child in the church will say, one day, so it didn't start one day or overnight.
Yeah,
you understand? So when you do overhauling for a car, and when now Jabi be one was say engine forever. Was say you've destroyed it forever. Unless you go for a new engine. The grade of engine oil. You don't just put any engine oil in a car. The grade of transmission fuels. You don't just put any transmission fuel in a car. Even fuel you this car only sana Gaddafi was perfect. And I did your mistake or tall just in the fuel. And the car didn't move again.
Yeah, we have grades.
So I'm a move for tow car, right? Toyota Ghana. I have to come and tow the car. And I'm with fuel, no. And I'm with my taxi driver. Also, no car need the SR grade of fuel near my car.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you need reclaim the tank again. Before they refill the car again, then the car started moving.
Yeah.
These are mechanisms. Too hard. So if you don't have any idea about this, somebody could tell you how he did it miraculously. And me, who has studied that particular engineering path, do not see anything miracle about it because I know how things work. So whatever we are putting is whatever we are taking out. So all these cars you are mentioning, and in the human body we are talking about. Come on, I saw a surgeon apprentice recently, and rather they don't cut. They only shoot X-ray. The ray will cut it in. So in a day you could go and come back home. Your apprentice has been taken care of. So people are advancing all the time with the brain the Creator has given them. But we dump the brain. We kill the brain for the youngsters. Tell them believe says something will naturally work for you and you can't reach overnight, or you become a professional player, or nobody has become somebody overnight. We need surgeons in Ghana. If miracle can make people to become special overnight, then let's get more overnight. We don't get overnight. Pep didn't come a coach overnight. So you couldn't equate a Ghanaian coach one day will become like Pep. None of us will become like Pep. Because you go through a system of learning, practicing, learning and practicing before you get to that top. There's no luck. Luck is the minute of whatever effort you put in this. There's no luck. It's proper preparation that means opportunity. Then that's where there's a spark of luck. Your attitude. Inti sports no enti ase ye de hu kuntokwa too much. Enye e ade ankofa ye kwa copy. Na de ye de aka why are we fighting? Well, if we cannot manufacture ball now we should buy it. When the tanker will also start manufacturing it. You understand? So when we don't come together, administrators and technical teams cannot have that harmony. We are not going to have that resource. Don't feel that obinim coach ya onimhwe enye peda. Enye pe. I thought this is a practice. If you don't get involved, you might even forget what the trade says. That is why the big coaches hardly go on leave. So even if they go on sabbatical leave, they go to work with junior teams. So you keep that sharpness and keep on rehearsing things. Until whatever is happening, the console, the microphone we are sitting behind was created by somebody intelligence. It's not transmitted spiritually. Close all the microphones and let's speak whether somebody will hear us. It has gone through a mechanism. There's a kinetic energy, the forces, the centrifugal forces, the centripetal forces. That is why cars are even designed a particular way to meet the aerodynamics, the air that is coming. So if you don't put all those things together, we can't build anything. The old ones we have, we cannot build upon it because we are fighting ourselves. The game involves a lot of people, and when a lot of people come, not snakes in suit too, but human beings who are thinking. When they come together, that's why you don't just employ anybody. Employ people who are more even ambitious than you, the owner of the project. And that is why when they drop to your level, you get the results you are looking for. But not people who want to get visa and travel around. And we thank God some of us are never desperate to be involved in traveling, using the hard taxpayers' money to travel and not go and do anything. You understand? So the game has moved, the game has evolved. I'm telling the young guys listening to us that they should go and learn. They should learn. They should learn. They should learn. They should learn, unlearn, and relearn. What was true yesterday may be false today. It doesn't mean it was not true yesterday. So there were certain information. They were training here 10 years ago. Now, there are some stretches we were doing 10 years ago. Only say advanced research actually say we are a stretching by surgery injury. In some of the alternatives are back. So it doesn't mean that stretching was not relevant 10 years ago. Because this is one of the secrets. When there's evolution or we evolve, things change. Only said this body was actually for survival. Only said the body was not designed for sports. That is why when you are doing sports, certain supplements and other things must add up. It's your body when not a common they know. Or did you any me keep it? But through migration and other things, I refrigerate and in my buy. Over say body now be adapted to a different thing. So whatever is happening to us now, as part of evolution and the change that is happening, we must adapt to the new change. That is also the first football I buy now. Different. Which balls I used to see are different. Which type of boot I used to see? So say you were a typical defender boot, central defender, right back, right full back. You will be any boot, and that's no more and any weight. If you play a corner, Sako toss a boot man non defender. Now money, boot na ebehano. You will strike a boot, a striker share. The sort of weight I said boots no you understand? So it has moved. When we're playing hockey, we're playing the grass. They will move to Astro, right? Astro, yeah. Then they move to Hydro. So right now the pitch comes with water. And how quick the ball becomes. You understand? When you move now go or grass, now you call competition. Now it's in the pan about Hydro, no those things are just to motivate yourself, but you don't have the right facility to do whatever we are doing. You understand? We can move this country forward. When we used to produce car tires, that could last for 5 years. And today, we have brand new cars driving on second-hand tires. So, the tire that has expired on asphalt is being imported, they use on asphalt. Accidents will increase. It is not a witchcraft. When you do asphalt, your lighting system must change. Because you know what happened? In the morning and afternoon, asphalt absorbs light. In the evening, it releases it. So you know what happened? It becomes extra dark. So you know if you've noticed, maybe a dark light ni one who drive who struggle.
Yeah.
So the way you move there's one particular change. It has a chain effect.
Yeah.
It affects a corner yesu no na second hand tire man.
Yeah.
Since a corner yesu no second hand tire man. And we need more lights. You understand? Once you change, when we started moving from going to AstroTurf, because Celeste Committee for Parliament didn't understand whatever we're doing, the National Sports Council, we didn't understand what they were doing. The moment you change, you should know that you're going to take sliding out of your game. And we play a game where our midfielders are good at sliding. You could mention Antoniana, you could mention causing them to the rest. So we had something unique now on my brainy. But today, when you go on a turf, you must stand and play, which is not a star. So we've lost something. So before you go to create something artificial, you must see the effect it will have on the natural. That is why the Western one does not move to completely artificial. They do the hybrid, which is still 80% natural grass and 20% rubber. It doesn't change the entire chemistry, but we are now changing everything. And my brother Gofrakuto will tell you, say, room carpet has been placed as AstroTurf with stones and concrete under it. All I'm saying, in the next 15 years, we have young men who will be working with stick early.
Because it's giving them much injuries.
Yes, much injuries. And they've been retaining their body. And we're going to have a lot of lungs problems. Because those pitches are even used in winter, not summer. Summer, they don't open it for you. So they do the hybrid. That is why the FIFA tournament has still not accepted the artificial turf. At least go with the hybrid. 95% grass, 20. So it started with the Arsenal pitch. They were one of the only people who did the hybrid pitch. You understand? Then yes, Swantra, AstroTurf. People are using the 5D version. Look at what you are using. Eya kolani bobo na obo mo a obo so munya pompe na obi ayi ni boot eya ko show mo nan ho
mu ye shit.
You understand? So Shatana be doors. People who go to the internet and Google work, I always tell people works on the internet are findings are mostly not complete. So when you see it gives you an idea, then you must find a way to complete it and find where the knowledge is coming from. The geographical location affects your decision making. So there are things we copy from them. It's needless for us. Ice bath, see. People don't know what goes in before you do the ice bath. The amount of weight you should calculate the block and calculate the body mass index of your individual players. So you could do an ice bath in about 5 different sessions because me and you could weigh the same way, Amma could not weigh the same weight. So you couldn't go the same water we went to eat. Man, Charlie. So she had tried your content and so copy as she had no. Some are just a guide. Some you don't even need them. You must create your version to suit whatever people we've gotten. So I'm a Yabeko African.
Yabeko Africa.
Yadijidi and Echo. And a top 4 being from years. Close baby African, it means Mediama will not taste the first league 2 games. It's a tough one, a very major preparation. Yes, tough one, a very major preparation. So once they are done with the top 4, we can clearly say what we've seen from Mediama. Saturday, an idea of TP Mazembe as well. So I think, sir, we'll start wishing them the best of luck. But I always say, luck doesn't play. It is preparation that plays the game.
Absolutely.
People with technical know-how. We need people with know-how. Let's get together. Let's build it. It's not guaranteed. Well, no matter the preparation media mandate, you cannot guarantee it. They must move first step, then we find something positive to talk about. They might move second step, then we find something to talk about. But the game is evolving, sports is evolving, the world is evolving, everything is evolving. The agricultural sector has evolved. So once you change something, something must change. Whatever we consume, whatever we eat, the way we think. We've been in this situation for long. So it will take some time to reset. Let's accept the reset position and start doing proper resetting. Let's make sure people who sit behind the microphone shouldn't be just mere friend, but should be people who have knowledge, people who are ready to sacrifice to give out knowledge. You can bring anybody and it will be garbage in, garbage out. And this is where we'll find ourselves. In the last few years, if we don't change, we will not be part of the world again. In terms of sports, in terms of anything, because if you go to Rwanda today, they've developed about 100 sports psychologists, and they are spreading them into the schools, and they are moving up. What are we doing? We're doing morning devotions and other things again. Yes, that could be our star, but last other things that will be very relevant to us. People are learning subjects for the future. You train your country for the future. It was one thing Nkrumah did for us. You must train the country for the future. Every decision we make today must be in the next 50 years. But the way sports is going, I had me try, and I say, TB and Ghana bet in Yafa, Confederation Cup. Not saying it with pride on the negative grounds, but we are saying it for awakening.
Okay.
Let's wake up. When the sports is good, all of us make money.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Yeah.
When the sports is good, the entire country makes money because you need more hands. One golfer need about 7 people around him. One footballer need about 7 people around him to manage him very well. Teacher say you be chiaka where you will throw a big story. That story now the little money become big money for you. Then can become the entrepreneur you want to become. But your knowledge stays in your stomach. So please, we don't come here with hatred. These are fact and figures. If you've not seen it, you are not exposed. I mean, person bet to coin. Now that you want to say, Coach Abiu Kayo, my dream from now. People are moving. We are not part of it. The better table should tell you. The recent under 20 should tell you. The recent under 17 should tell you.
17.
It was like our birthright. Today is no more. Under 17 was like our birthright. It is no more. Some of us are able to pre-see the mistake before Emreni Bedu.
Good.
But Emreni Dua. Then you tell people, say, Ghana will go out. Then they feel, say, you rather hate the country.
Asempa FM.
We define the fault. We must identify the fault. We have the coastal belt that could generate money. Everywhere could generate money for us. But we leave, and when the rain comes, we'll say, we'll build our house. The day the rain stops, the gutters are choked again, and people will die. Then you know the funny and the most senseless thing we say, Nyamina Shanipa. Or show he, no man so never found no. Or show Kwasia Fo, or show Nyasa Foso. I'm
Coach Vicente Abiu. Drawing board. Yes, you are dear papa. Nelson, Mr. Nelson, also for Nelson. Oh, actually, and oh, Bonnie Tinko, Wayan and Sunny say, thumbs up. You say, oh, what's your dear papa? Coachy Nelson so Boa Basso. Say, Coachy, ne field, no. Ne field, no, Bannis had the bell bopa. Kobe Stone say, Media Boamo. Yanko YouTube, Nyankan Kai. India for you na India for you na just say nana India
Paraguay, many call you match one of the games.
Aye.
And I mean, I think I was in one of the countries. So no, and they all listen. I think kudos to them. They all listen. Kuwait. I think it was Kuwait. It was Kuwait.
Oh,
it was good.
fine,
I told them,
fine.
Ran, I want to stay home. I want to protect their family legacy and property because nobody is home.
Wow.
It was who maybe I have how you managing the houses.
And you'll be a very actually.
Some of us want to live and keep the legacy of our parents. We can't say, say 1 month we make you we want to stay at home so that when the nephews and the nieces grow, you can tell them the history of your family. Otherwise, in the next generation, there will be no family and there will be no history.
Coach, now Papa see a coach, Anna. Oh, okay.
My father works at the court. He was the chief financial controller of the judicial service.
Mr. Bill.
Yeah, but he was another sports person. He played the sports. He played soccer, played volley. So we had a volley court at home.
Wow.
And every Saturday, we be our first. That's all we play up to like 12 midday, including himself in that football. So we had a volley court at home and we had a partial tennis court in the neighborhood. So that's how we're playing. That's how I come to play tennis as well.
Oh, okay.
He was a financial person, but he exposed us to the world.
Okay.
I'm not parking kind. It's all my candy card. I can carry me back.
I'm parking kind and no grand pony you.
Now I can come for you. Come. Yeah, 10 years later, maybe he meant to say 5.
Hey, and then no more so almost and come as a cry.
Omunya bia. Yes, because they won't remark. Yes, we are beer in the party. I mean, one penny for Munya bia.
Remark.
You must always go to society as you humble as yourself. Last I was telling somebody, he said, Coach, I've not seen any of your pictures like you've flown before. I said, yes, I just came back. When I'm flying, I don't need to announce to anybody.
Yeah.
When I come, I don't need to tell anybody. We only brighten the corner where we are, man.
Wow.
And ironically, I always tell people, when I challenge Christians sometimes on the Bible, I went to 3 Bible school and I did 7 Bible courses.
Hey, and also, wow. And Grofo, you
only repeat what you've learned. I did my goalkeeping certificate 18 years ago.
Wow.
I did this. What? Me come here, me kai. Me kai near my machine.
Wow.
Me then say for money too. Me to me and I can to me. That's what me. And I also said, you see, it took me so many months. I want to do the job and see whether I tally what is on the paper.
Yeah.
That is it.
Wow. Coach Abu.
Coach Abu.
Oye Ghana ni pa.
Ghana ha say.
Ono siti Ghana ha.
Okay.
Ti Ghana ha pa.
On Pluto of Ghana ha ya.
Allah.
Okay. So one say full of knowledge or share and talks about the basics of developing sports. And I wonder, there were so many Ghanaians they have the knowledge. There were Ghanaians they travel around and build a proper pitch for other countries. And I ask myself, I didn't think that Oman exploited Omona Legional more to say coach more and develop sports. Because we are joking in this country, pretending to say yes force.
Asempa FM.
Okay, so me coach, let me tell other people they are versed in the business. They know what has to be done.
Yes.
Let me be something to say.
Eti no. YouTube no dey chese. Dey gu on dey bi wa me nkenkan kra because kasa na utimi say we naughty cola ono ne die ya wo twere utimi say na o twere yi pa o se man mage chese gisa mia me kwa me koto me bo na ma translate na ma hu dia wo ka obi nso kura de esu emoji na aba esu emoji pa na ono ede aba say India for ni other countries for no na chese o ma tworo obi chese obi die ya wa chro cross utimi sem na chese wa chro scoreboard so na ubenya say ye show na other countries no more chro. Josh Eli Ronald I said this man in yellow polo shirt is talking sense, and I live in Austria, and all my Turkish friends always call me Apia because I come from Ghana. Oh, okay, because of Stephen Apia legacy na wakwakuja wa Turkey no.
Oh, some guys say restaurant they free.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
Discount.
Stephen Apia.
I have to know.
Yeah, mini papia.
I have to know. Oh, discount.
Oh, okay. And I call Stephen Leroy Tornado Apia. I say legacy pana. We live Turkey. I just say you be no man. You say no Josh. I Turkey no call on the friends and the idea what Turkey no or call on mubia sa name we see idea Austria. And I just saw the message Abba Everest Muntari. Hey, Miami Nuabako, Finland, and also the message at the Abba. Oh, Coach Abiu, and I quote him: a woman is the most important thing God ever created, and their comfort zone is the most comfortable comfort. Thank you, and God keep blessing you all. Scoreboard, there's a hashtag, you know, and or the Abba. It's big. Scoreboard is big. It's big. Oh, Joe, baby, I did not drink aquakugu. It's big. Into the Josh, as I had the this coach is good in analysis. And the Abba Richard Donko said this need to teach our leaders. Oh, okay. And today, our textbooks is full of Bible text. Our problem in Africa is religion. Great job, coach. And Ode Abba Abraham and Kansa Aprigu Chakapama. I say good morning, Pablo Aima, the original. I'm monitoring the show live at Sabon Zongo. I said the Black Queens needs to go all out in today's important match. Win from Aprigu Chakapama. And ono edi Aba Ado Buaten. I say good morning. And I was saying the Aba live from Belgium. Oh, okay. Belgium. And I just say Ado Buaten on also edi Aba. Mami call me phone no so messages no video no messages no. Buburuja. I say hello boss man. It's your boy Man Freshy from Winneba listening to you live. Black Queens all the way, Man Freshy. Edia anonso ede Aba enono mikom. I say the Black Queens must win today's game to make us proud. Okay, they beat Malawi 4-0 in their friendly. Though friendly is non-competitive, but they have an idea about how they play, which they also defeated Nigeria. Nelson Olivio Tamaklo, okay, spin test, and or the about Nelson Olivio, oh okay, Nelson Olivio Tamaklo or the fee, spin test, Costa Estate, and or the about oh, Mr. Nelson, me that's a pass, abribia do messages eba, oh papa we de bia or the message eba. Me person me rebe fibio, I say good morning, I want to join the be honey bedru honmo. In some messages in there, twin pa. Mamma Hanomo, Obi so dear fee Savannah region, and or de Abba Savannah region. Mammy here. Now, Ocean profile now on His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And I just say, Omo, I want the profile, no, a honomo, Mammy Rennie, Mammy Rennie Dino, Anomo, oh, you bruta, Joe, and we say ourselves, oh, Crahona, Utrahono, Nadia Mano. I say, please, my name is Sulemana Sina Bamba. Sulemana Sina Bamba from Banda Nkwanta of Bole Bamboy in Savannah region of Ghana. Eti Sulemana and so Edia Odiabano. No say, oh, ye ardent listener, papa from Savannah ena otie yen we de president kuro mu pa o enti Sulemana babia wo bia na yebo aba so ye chia pa esa bribiala no scoreboard onfa endi agro mamenko SMS nso eho no mo sanse ne mankenkan messages na ansha na asem aba papa nkrofo oma se oma daje ena omode aba Portia odi fi ajen kotoku ajen kotoku Portia enso odi aba si show papa asantua Portia na asantua san kanidin hu o si please, which stage is the women's football now? Is it your quarterfinals? Quarterfinals. Nti no mo ye 16 and amkobo nti qualify fi group stage ni mo ana quarter final na ya semi finals mo amube pie mo semi finals no mo na mo kwa kogire mu abo world cup na mo ko quarter finals no mo ba ko bo playoff ebi mo ba ko bo playoff ne ahwe se mo betumi a qualify assign aba be pie mu e wo ho no nti playoff enso e wo ho no pa playoff e wo ho no when so e de ne de e de aba o see GFA you need to know this grooming your team for time and so de ne de aba na mu amfa ne din amfa nka ho and I just say, na momo yin so why na send ya bay. Okay. Wow, the buy and I now do diaba. On guard from Mataeko Crab Corner. Also, please, senior Akwaba, Asempa, what is going on in the best in Ghana Premier League Kotoko camp? 2 friendly matches, all lose. Charlie, seriously, than last second coming, dear. Chia. Say, no, so ne dia. Oh, on guard, me ton kan cha. Ma menton kan why? On guard, ma menton kan. Ma menton kan pa. I say good morning, Asiamah International. Eja Nyameke. Okay, from Aseleboche. Okay, a big congratulations to Black Sweet Maidens. Okay, FIFA is skewing things for Argentina to win the world. Oh, now did that. Oh, did that. Dear grandpa. I feel so. They are Hanuman so asan baba besho. I say the important matters in Ghana. Sports can be used to reduce poverty. Just imagine Kudus and Pate family, how proud they would be if really care. Take care, bravo Benny, Honomamin Jampo. Just look at Sadio Mane and the thousands of lives he is touching with football business. Nessa or no dia or de aba and no a janya meke for fully. Or patre say football no and sports no e manipa ye papa sesa nipa brabo and o kase Thomas Tell Pate no no to hu omu nyina no asesa o mabrabo a chese Kudus no mo na Sadio Mane ne na brabo nyina asesa. Say good morning Asiamah. Any update from Liverpool? I am Stephen Abbey from Pram. Greetings to my friend Chumasi Michael inside Achimota. And I just saw the Abba. Say, Medica account. Say Liverpool there. Bakola there no. Konkon no mo anesa. Oman hwe beje gu papa. Greetings brothers. Between Rodri and N'Golo Kante. Better is number 6. Which is better is no. Hey, bro, we minim be opatch say why na ya dear pa. And if Rodri haven't taken world best, can you say it's better than Kante? Bote from Pong Katamanso. Please, how did your people see Marco Palestra yesterday? Okay, and also Nedia or de Aba and no Obiabwa. Obiabwa. Okay, and also Nedia. I say we are doing the listening from Owuram Esikafo Mantem. Okay, Owuram Esikafo Mantem. Big out to Sidis Tuga. Okay, 2LS Mama 1 and a Abodie. Oh, okay. Esikafo Mantem for nyina yechiamo. Asemo ya listening now. And if you say good morning, I'm Mendy from Kaswa. Please update on Rodri and Olise to Madrid. Rodri to Madrid there. Medical catcher say Barcelona for fetchire ama no personal terms bibia contractor Barcelona for the akoto Rodri animu no wate ase waye bibia na mo sika omode ma Manchester City no ena omamoamoa ato ade abo omo nti no gisa omo tumu nchene kakra ansa na omo ate ase Olise de ne de so Olise ebefi Bayern akopie Real Madrid ne de eno nso no se ya meka sei agye agu se bia ho nsem ebesan solid diabre ene nkrabia ene bekire. Hello, good morning. I am K from Tema. I really love this show, especially on Sundays. I want to know the transfer of Liverpool and also if Ghana Black Queens has also qualified for the World Cup. There be in there, and as a Black Queens for Omoba World Cup, no, Omutimi di nkunimu no mkupie mu semi-final. Echese Omo etimi a qualify into the next into the World Cup. Yeah. Hello, my name is President Faithful. I am listening to you live from Spintes Flower Pot. Hey, Flower Pot. Hey, what the omampani or ya dear pa omampani awetwamu Flower Pot. Fe papa. I say good job, Asempa FM. God bless you all. Please, I want to join your WhatsApp group from one time billions Pokuase. Okay, or the one time billions from Pokuase. Me WhatsApp mame normal WhatsApp message efa me line way so me do be join me WhatsApp group no why. And I say hi, good morning, Asempa Sports. It's your boy Rashford inside Achim Apidra. I want more update on my darling club Liverpool. And I ode abba. Na I say honorable Liverpool is winning the league this season. Okay, honorable Liverpool is winning the league this season. And Mohammed from Agape down. Okay, and also Nadia or de abano or say Agape down. I love your work. Nemo I'm funny din I'm fan kan. Me so me yada papa. Hey, obi disikaba no bin so say good evening. Please, I need something cities you mate pa. Afia Gattuso, baby I will be a chia pa. Afia Gattuso, a sports analyst or come ma mo yard ye was sports mupa ban analyst ni bibia mu Afua Gattuso. Jo Afua Gattuso or ya dear papa. Eh Nanajwa unso ya dear pa sports and also ya dear pa my football unso no chechire muni and they say good morning Pablo Aima. Please greet my boss Kobe Stone for me. Why? Wish the queen good luck. Agabus 1Z from Obom. And I just saw the Agabus Kobe Stone. There. I'll pay one seven. Mamin two galam say you me two galam say you ya. You be a humano ediatumu na. Also, what friend? So what has here? Aha. Yeah, Obisa, please repeat my message for me. Hey, Olivio Tamaklu from Spintes Costa Estate. I also repeat my message. Okay, and Olivio also Black Queens for so mutimi winnie. No, Omuma Ghana for make us proud. And I was here. Dika Asiamah we for that 4. Though na a friendly match dear nemo na say Ghana yetimi boy home as much as say that game no na competitive no still no nkrofo no yenimu amu ye ye idea for mo ho enti no e wo say yetimi hye wo mo pa enti no Nelson Olivio Tamakro from Spintes Costa Estate and na odi about so wadwuma mu and I just say and also a dinner message and so a day aba afei Joel the amedema wono afei eni ebe tu galam say no ye pa say we no mamini kan ma twa me tiri no ho fe na we me twa mu na circle of fire eho no na circle eho no so ahun of fire or barbering shop bi wo no kama pa St Phillips you know what circle na ni opposite barbering shop na wo no no and a boy see say international ma ye ma yenchu na yenyu kama enti ene de bia na ma cheche ene o mama matumi che no enti no dinho and tell black any dinho omo ene atwa metri hu kama Dr. Sikasem, metenen kancha papa. Hey!
Those days, secondary school. Say ono na no yimi timamio.
Oh, okay.
Till last minute share or fire for fire so na me.
Onyankopon.
Ona na yimi nti wache wo circle opa.
Na ya pala.
Oh, na me swa. Na me wo ese.
Coach sit down. Oh, coach ka.
Those days call na me wa Sadel College nti me ko faka bia circle. Me drew circle alma faka na shi ansa na makofaka kaneshi ako Cape Coast nti misi hobia ono na me kono we yimiti ama me ansa na mako school mu.
Hey, Dr. Sikasa wachepa o. Enya
na asemu.
Na wo so nkwala blemu de
206 there about.
Hey,
watch it.
Oh, why are dear papa. Coach, why are the Mr. Coach, the Bedian ni coach. Dr. Sikasem, my Antonka, my Antonka, my Mentonka. Sir, Doctor went to me and call, US Nibio. Doctor went to me and call US Nibi. Na fena, me babe, Minyana, Michiana, na fe, me bisan in Intia, doctor. Went to me and call PMO US, no. Doctor, and so the Anka US Nidim was here fire for fire now. Doctor, oh, yeah, Germany na so. Enti Joa medical ye suffer de no. Medical ye suffer de no. What? Medical ye suffer de no. We a belated birthday. E call Asiamah me suffer penny pa ba ko pe. Prophet Asihini Junior. Prophet Asihini Junior. Aye. Bano sofo omo ya de pa okahun bi pa prophet pa wokoforidia ai Asempa FM wokoforidia the Generous Prayer Network ai the General Prayer Network ena odano the Generous Prayer Network ena sofopani edano Prophet Asihini Junior Prophet Asihini Junior. Prophet, baby, I will be no belated birthday and call come on, so for come on, Rimpire Wahanwa. Yeah, my prophecy, sign my word, sign can and rapa, na me TNA UB see, Grovobi on my 2 milika, take decision, now actually a new year. Now, so for Domo Sukopa, I'm to say, yeah. Omo boanya mijumano esan boa enipa ablabo I say o shen wa konvana ye you tie ne pa ni nyina ebe konti the Generous Prayer Network penny pa oda no Prophet Asihini Junior ai belated birthday enko enfamam afei mame nko mi madam ho mame nko me madam ho see where you in free so afei de ye nko belated birthday esan akọ Asiamah me English facilitator. Oh, mame no. Oye nipa papa. Dr. Nanaba Dawson Amwa. Dr. Nanaba Dawson Amwa. Oko Unimac. Enkani GIJ no. Mami we. Bano brofo pa. Unse languages one brofo pa. Oh yeah, Juma papa. Ananu ye ena odini birthday. Ni ehre ni musa anko beto nsa e de afre. So time o to nsa de fre no na wasa ma yen assignment ni assignment ni yentimi aye den anko. Na emu no ebripam ye hia ye ne nyina e beto nsa e didi ni e di birthday ni ye pa. Enu ntina class rep. Ele no ase no ya class rep. Ana me course rep ni nyina belly wardia. Biri Wardia oye adwuma pa onene assistant owusua omu ye adwuma ni nyina nti omu keka ne amasiani na ye nyina yakọ akosia na say birthday no ye di no soronko pa nti Unimac ya Mrs. Doctor yes and Mrs. yes and to was only idea nti Dr. Nanaba Dawson Amwa belated birthday enko emfa international ma Pablo ma say me ho no the international ni we ni the emfa nya adwuma o na ho ne James Asiamah Mante international ma ne Pablo ai ma no ni we ni the emfa nya adwuma ho no mo ti
sports night so no Yabi Salasia
ni nya adwuma o sports night no na James Asiamah Mante ya adwuma no sa pepe Unimark nso no enya adwuma ho no mo ya nti more fire enko emfama no enti no ma membu ahoma ne ntum kakra na so wahu na mensan toto niema ewachire men toto niema ewachire enti no betimi afre e de aba 0302216545 030221 ahoma ne anya yi wahu enshada anya yi wahu okay jowa kana mi hu ahoma na say na membo okay 02216545 0302216546 I say ayi foi nkrofo no abesi ahoma no so onko free technicians no mo mehwe na omo toto niema emfama ye ai monko free technicians no na omo ma so jowo omo ba wahu afa membo ana mentwain okay o se mentwain jowo se mentwain omo se mentwain nti ya time na ahoma no yabue e de atomu na omo so pese omo frɛ eba no na omo so aba nti mo amope Liverpool transfer news no se ma di kan ka kiro se Ronald Arroyo from Barcelona loan omo hwɛ se bia dead din 47 million pounds ena omo hwɛ ni mu se bibia nso ebededa din e de amaniti oba medicals ababa be bibia medicals bibia mo hwɛ se bibia be sete na Ronald Arroyo nso aba be pie mu e wo Liverpool nti nso messages amekenkan ni nyina Liverpool sa di transfer news e wo ho no Romelu Lukaku Lukaku we akaya Arsenal for pe Lukaku fana bache so pe Lukaku okay Arsenal for so mo pe Lukaku we ya fe na aba nkasa ho ne ade nti ehwe dia eno so ebekwa kopie mu Lukaku okay nti eno so eno no Lukaku die dabi Lukaku die anu dia yempe Lukaku dia yempe Yildiz ono esi akan de ma Juventus na Yildiz obobo pa Turkey 40 mo baya o ma meya de na Yildiz e ka ho bi pa nemu ono de oya de one adagule omo ya de pa si akan de ma Juventus Arsenal epe Arsenal akono ho den ese bibia de din am Yildiz ebeba bepie mu Arsenal afei no mani edi akira omo ye enquiries no se ebefa nti eno nso no ena mede amount ewo no mo nti Adam omo achapa omo ache e o si ebie phone lines ni de tum so when that me share professor nso ewe no na say but the professor yi nso e de atum e wo hodo nti Mirabel na dede ato wasani me messages si ono to say otie ye pa Mirabel ono nso obo adwuma papa oba o law school na osan ye business e wachire so mi photo na oba me dem wa bo no kama no ono na chese oye pa ono ye photo bia opezi emfanto ahwehwe mu no otimi ye ho adwuma kama pa nti Mirabel na dede ato bebia wo bia me chiao me chiao cruise papa me chiao pa Mirabel na dede ato nti ehon sama no de aba no Bradley Bacola signing on fee no if almost 47 million pounds Bacola obro so 47 million pounds Andoni Ariola person hwe na otimi atoto niema nti Bacola ne de eno no Bacola ne de eno no the omo hwe no musa niama enso ebetimi adadi enso ewo ho no mo 47 million pounds Liverpool Bradley Bakola but akoya complicated kakra say betimi akoye enso ewo ho no mo ma me hwe message we a we enso ede aba ewo ahano mo hey o de ba na o di ede aba say God bless you na ono nso ede aba wan fa ni din amma we enso ede thumbs up no enso ede aba ewo ahano mo ono so de thumbs up no enso ede aba okay. I say please I want to join. Okay, mo person mo join me WhatsApp group no 0551 22 48 22 0551 22 48 22 and on a bet one some nko an e kan ho betting nko so betting any football nko an e kan ho asem ye nche ye be shele gnase ye benya kakra anum nsuo 0551 22 48 22 0551 22 48 22 ti Joel otemenka no abomodin ade Asempa star no e de abrame so hu ni aka ho asem the next Asempa star panifo e de eba tese jumadia kama pa o watch se ban sports a wo ya de pa wonimu sports we ya de betimi aka sports that the American ye krampo asneme se wa hu ana se obi wonu so we university ana our university no na upese wo ye adwuma bia akwanya no aba beto ho no mo e de amount the next Asempa star upese da chibi oye te se Erica si edubu adi wa pese da achibu yete so no wa pese da achibu yete se padibotwe no so hu se Erico mu nyina Erico ya dom star padibotwe e ya Asempa star so hu anu bi e na yesan e ba beye nti mo a mo pese mo enye da achibi munye titiri ewo adwuma yi mu ye na emo nya okwan a obefa so a obejoin ne a akwanya no aba beto ho no mo e de ama wo Asempa FM enche yebeye the next Asempa star nti me babubo no ma we nti pepen ene pepa bidie bi nso ben wa dan bi hu ana se fam kura pa ba bi so no atro no ma ya me ba be bubode ama we na wa frem panifo wa register within na onso no wa ba aba be ka ho ho no nemo no 18 years to 35 years free 18 years ekosi 35 years na chese wono ubetimi aba beka ho nti normal way na you say ya adwuma ho okay we dem medical more the next Asempa star no ube frɛ anasa ube send WhatsApp message lte aba 053 100 3813 053 100 3813 the next Asempa star 2026 or say discover your talent on the microphone and become the next star. Sorry, I mean so is it my star no or say football enthusiast tertiary student, young professional, aspiring media personality, confident public speaker. Munina, wait me. Aba 0531003813. Nti eno enso eno no. Afa no ma obetimi afre e de afa so na chese waba dwumadi so ye 0244 340426 0244 340426 obetimi afre na wabekere wadwen na chese it welcome here. Hey, hupa. Hello, this is an Akasa free fan. Hello, this is an Akasa free fan. Hey, 0244 340426 0244 340426 and then the number wait me afre homing san bi kura wo mu ayeye afi hwena eye ho adwuma wo de pa fa to me nche ha no na me anya adwuma no wo de nsuro me na me san produce me ho presenter cum producer Ubia ni ho. Afi wabaso. Hello, dini say Debbie. Emfa say ya hwe ya de no obese dwumadie ni nyina. Obese dwumadie ni nyina. Ma me ko professor ho why na we de di mo chi a ma me try we me. Hello, dini say na ka say pimpa. Hello. Yes, sir. Do the man. Yes, sir. Meton kapa. Onyanko pandom now. So on guard. Oh, we are brutal pa. Nyanko pandom now so. Okay. On guard me ton kan. Oh, what please on guard and me nyina so. Hello, this is an akasa blimpa. Apligu chakapama. Oh, you brutal pa. Okay, entina aprigu chakapama maya de esa bribia nso no mode support pa etai Ghana ye chi abribia say ye ma say ye Black Stars say ye obia na mudi akire den ebinu mu kɔ no mo tai kra pai ne adea enti aprigu ye damase pa enti aprigu chakapama na wote ne Ghana say adea no de ya na ya ye no technicians no maybe bibia they am come me tell message bi ka kan free Professor EK Wallace because hello did is an akasa free fan fire mami pa umbre ni oto pa ha se me kotokodan. Okay. Sign is players almost sign. Usi upe players almost sign, yes sir. Yo, say has the omo transfer ban eda omo so. Na afe na yeyi. Nti afe na chese yemu se omo ni binimu aye aha. Nti ni nyina ya de beba. Kotoko de download omo ne no wasa ase ya chese. Obo adwuma ne ade. Ye beboa ni nyina no de ama monkoso antie yen. Why? Monkoso antie yen. Ye de ni nyina ade beba. No fire. Nti ye damase pa. Hey, nyame beye o. Nyame beye pa. Nyame beye pa. Kotoko ne has de. Nyamu de omo hwese. Hello, dini sana akasa free infa. What's that? Metonka. Hello. Oh, mejoso. That be. Oh, okay. 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 There were from. Okay, me da say. Yam fa course bi am say your technical hitch kakra. Yam wo dey mami coach na see yeah me professor homo dey na mo last words bi wo nana na me professor enwie me ne professor enwie be 30 minutes bi
so yeah, Black Queens no and no more no.
Yeah.
And you see I've got to realize that day in and day out Kim last the matches no or improve.
Yeah.
I say match bi obekobia no sua bibi wo nti the next way no won say improvement e bem. And I think say may wish you all the best. Say enema betimi akoyi na bedunu na eso onye ne enema yi. She's a prolific striker, but I think the chances now all say no they too much. And on paid different strategy bia. I think the obetimi ama nema akoyi aman. They are all doing well. They are doing well. Kulan, the goalkeeper, I think she's also top notch. Nema akoyi nti. I wish them all the best. Na Machia Mejuma for Pep Sports Limited.
Yeah.
It was some I can see. It was a registration. I think the Friday you close. But I think this week, so be or you're interested, be or per se or be register no. You're available. You bet me register. But after this week, there we are no more going to register again because I'm in Crofona no almost dozen players are almost 200 players. No more be register for Justify. See, Michia Omunina Pep Sports Limited. Na Machia me boss. Mr. William Heneku Michiana no power top notch nze ni ideas no eso nti Michiana no power na mahwese Nyankopon ebekoso ama na hoden na we hira no na ideas a opeso de boaga na no o de abamo ama yetimi enya enema papa na say yetimi enya nkrofo a o more talent more e wo Ghana hase.
Coach yako
so she knew. Greetings to Pep.
Pep Sports.
Good family, big family. Commitment level near high.
Yeah.
You go there. It's a pure professional work. Yeah, environment. Yeah, every player work any field so when we see the best, we know the best. So I think there is so much here.
Okay, until Coach Vicente Abiu.
Aman. No be besame me number no.
Okay.
Inti me number no me sremo. Eye for ejuma, Pep ejuma. Me mpese obi ave frɛ na me yare me pesika accommodate me me mfa me number no enye sa. Inti se ope se register for trials na obetimi afrɛ me 0249 706494.
Okay.
0249 706494.
Oh, okay. Until yeah, you said this way. Me bro. Well, and then my lucky, I mean, will be a charming media, you'll be a track a crabby. I don't know. Was a messiah question. Yay.
Obi Saronai, Madia, fine. But sell the beer and Mammy way, dear. I'm on yes. I
want to say, I may host 2 program near the end and near John. Where Caddy,
was a waiting and motivate you, say the beer, no by available, ama or listeners, no winning eyes. Sign of motivation iti why are the Yankopon Shirano na emrabium o man ejuma so nko yi se ne be ya de bia obenye bi na wama obi edi on say obenye bi no ma obi didi a eno no aya de pa nti Yankopon Shirano na on shira your listeners na kweku holy sin Ramzico e wa cross so and Master John the best Mercedes-Benz specialist are Ojolu Yenchana no power.
Benz no one ever hire who be
the guy name Yaro. And to Kojo Ulu Hodoma, Royal Fiesta, Chihodoma, baby for high tension. And as I get down, Okasa Yaro, the Mercedes-Benz expert na Master John on Myxtro, Yencho Munina and Opawi.
Okay, good. Sir, Meso, Miniano, the Obono. I said, I know me, yeah, skirmishes, kit
oh, Mante.
Course, Abasa.
Mintefi, and
the number is 0551 22 48 22. Obo FC Laurentis. When you nya we no ni ade so ho. Ono no de sisi no ba bia wadu no de wa bene. Apa. Team o ye acheso ye serious so ho. Nipa wo link wo abrochire ho no mo ne ade no eno. No na ye pe. What ya say? Say team be free Portugal waba.
Okay.
By a share team no near money a yina and I'm a team be free Portugal waba. Dano baha obeto black kwaku no muni ade nyina me hwehwe ohumani muni ade black kwaku their producer ya
okay
black kwaku twum
okay
nyina obeto omo awa anu anu mo ye okay unzo produce ecosystem kwaku twum omunyo nyina omo no mo anu na de no but ye pede ofofora a chese mu nwam ase club
ebe nyame o
mo wasa link no me no man 0551 22 48 22 0551 22 48 22 omo ne manager no or manager wa hwe no sa 10 years
okay
hwe no sa 10 years ti omo trans ya obetimi aya ma ode na omo aka omo asem nkrata asem so bright me so shego so die no wa shego go no be she no oba park so anu aba be she the same right no enti say we there eno anu ma me call professor ho kakra be 15 minutes me call ye me wo ho me call professor nchen kakra 15 minutes na professor adwagumu e de amaye professor UK Wallace ma me call no ho no mo kakra enti professor UK Wallace agudie krache ba ko pe this is what you don't know away agudie krache ba ko pe this is what you don't know away agudie krache ba ko pe this is what you don't know
only nomenclature with a professor's degree in sports. Professor E.K. Wallace.
The Professor E.K. Wallace at Transe. This is what you don't know.
Asempa FM.
Professor, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Mpacho apomo te san. Oh, yeah, the radias pa. So, okura yemu. Week no nya easy kra. Nya easy. Nya easy. So radia ye. Ba ye e dia maye. Umlenie, this is what you don't know.
Ebede radia say I am ne penny mo bro hunti no. Ya san be pm biwa ye de enkomo ebre Ghana for. Say couple of messages we bring nana aba.
Asempa FM
message be a time on soon. Still almost send me message. I'm say ni na ye. So
pa
ni na ye. Na ebe. Esen niama esieko. Na yama mafo. Eso
dia kopa. Okay.
Enen komo edoso.
Edoso pa.
Edoso mi refi bia na makai mi.
Okay.
Say last week me bo coaches amani.
Aye.
Starting komo make I say me make cases sama coaches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make case.
Me make case. When bache no.
Yeah.
TV no for be na do ma dwenchire ba wa chiri ni ade but wa dwenchire no is another year no there.
Okay.
So ne bache na me make case ama local coaches. Man for whom say useless. Man for whom so mun suni faso. I'm telling you that over the years no based on the records now me de buy no. What I say? Me say Ghana Premier League. What I say? It's a born in 1956. That was a year before independence. In independence, Abepimene, about 60 something years, you know. Ghana football in your family.
Asempa FM.
The amount for into Makum with the records, no. So I say from 1956, no, Mabubo coaches in Makumakunu Biu, Senanema Asiako, Omujumedia, Ombedie, at the Boagana, Fancy, and I must set records in the streets. Again, Wiki so Anna, a baby told you, I say, FIFA phone paying for fair him say, I'm going to disc to do no more ton FIFA. But I say, I'm a private individuals, investors. Now, I'm so mobile type and says in the Bay. All countries how do yes, you bata so in Pateno, also between Kakra. The open player, Crana, CBM fancy UK, no prepare no one. We take Kabubia to a player now. Won't mean Cassette or Obama UK that. But I say US. And I say, a man who don't know who's can I say, says can be told Futum as an association. But I say, penny, unchilida. Tinis Kakasepa. Na and also my true article with the uncle Hakrabiti and Saba. And if I say I draw, Namsinan to say, if I say I draw, sir, a proposal. Now, when if I propose any you may be out, a Juma Indian central for any tablets and I will Europe, pressure. I must send a message because I won't kind to be the century. But you know, European media, no. What I say, you ma, Omutia, no, and as I'm coming by, and yet, people are very easy. A plan be a beer, Cocomubiano, or the buy. Now, medro conclusion, now for my phone, cinema is it here. Now, I missed it as a so bonkomubi. Yeah, F. Parahon, Madame say, or my
Asempa FM.
Bonabasupa. It's just a need of film. Na udia gudi na chi so ase ye ka para ukroma emsamafo bibi na ni ma rekode but wadama ye ba kroma about best 30 years ago no ana ye de hokobo san hihye sunkun na me ka se ne ma me ka me to wasem we so ni se me start fi para for last akachi ye ma me to san komo ina so ni se enye se bia ye stories na ye nya problems in your problems. In your problems. Even the establishment now, more crowd in your problems because there was once upon a time. A certain manager catch me say, "Oh, be ko to koni has stories no. Oh yeah, fencing a bubu for stories." Officer no. We na that be make bodin. My din ya meteos and you say be my mama no. Yeah, because inhuman. So as I say, you realize the importance of these people because my culture will feed you with say now potential disabled people. Sure. I say Asempa at any time. Just a minute away. So but some two outcome book and say them differ with you won't found him. Sure. But these are people what I say, oh my opportunity ni privileges now one. I say spend just 2 minutes be and they are come so good you want some ma fele part of humanity and also no be any problem. And till the last time me see I share the mission. But I say sometimes I'm disappointed, very disappointed in our media guys. Also. What I say our media guys from media guys. I'm disappointed in them. You be can say nyame adom ne kuku ye peja position me de ma wa. No can start be one media guys we there. Timi share no la pam royal bichu. Tell na business say o para na ye na I share the mission oni ba bi efi.
Asempa FM.
I want to talk about him. I have dozier on him. What I say? I'm still Mantuntumbi. Yeah, and I'm saying, para now, dear, uni baby fee. So I say, something was there. That's what I say. I'm saying, uni baby a free and to put it to him. But I say, uni baby a fee. Once upon a time, if you paid, you know, a cadilla. Na Tony Baby in the back, I mean, never permit you suicide. Or in Sika be shed disability, one of these Sika be shed disability. Personal, a personal, say, a mobility. For both from safe and from the last deal of Kofaban, so to say, a disability for a Canada be. Yeah. After an episode, you resource state in home, but I also still have very good. Well, I said, Tony Baby, but not what you saw, Maconi fear because of disability. Oh, here is a yes, I didn't know. Soon in Fasubia, I'm seeing no cardilla, the net both from because in Kofui, I did them no on Tenepuano. One a better, I'll take a friend saying, What say team no what say table tennis or say what a disability on the man and then table tennis there no football there na nkwatia for no ball near the obi Germany bio disabled team no kwan no kra mu so call EFS African competition between Sakoje before the defense and this current regime ma panyimo trans no na saba kosen da ne ma panyi kwa beta so mu nyina bu mani agusu aso monte disability to kuma so I say disability but I say me single handedly me advocacy as a class post term is yenye disability path but I say yenye disability path one say be betian because I've read and I realize that call the advanced disability I start say matter who's the officer what I say a requirement in officer no I say yeah but you can but many times but me the neighbor me na me so neighbor me san konso me na san so ne ko because the environment is not friendly for some of these people a moment when san come as I feel say akoka na asem amane so obo no ho ka a certain amount of money a bit yes abo am the medal but yeah and it is not with disability in disability for no enjoy football asem no mo ka no it is not with disability for yeah mo bia ho ka at every point body offense and ripe stage no na enkofo akofo ya be use so no be edibeti glory no be agi glory when I say yeah Richard Apokavi mu no nim say obviously Mexico so follow trend no over the years ama niam betia kokoko so I say nti o ma di akire because Richard Apokavi no football mu sure when I say hockey mu na da experience you understand no football mu when I say no a discipline committee chairman of the Ghana Football Association true hockey because once upon a time now if I say Alhaji Gusa verdict be no die Alhaji Gusa ke bi chire na nya sem ketwa it is from football ni ho say na ka Richard Apokavi when I say was suan there because say no nim for sure yeah because it was suan there kwachira obeboa ma niam atia toto ye dia ma defense GGOC Ghana Olympic Committee after near to previous in his predecessors no Benunu mentioned the immediate air pass when I say Professor Francis Yodumo when I say beat Benson Tongo Baba ni dino no BT Baba Benson Tongo Baba yeah BT Baba when I say Woman abe breast adwumadi hu a abedu omo so we dodge na me fa blame ni momo kese na obehwe no when I say Charles Osesi be the barrister akwaji efensen general secretary e wo swag esa edi position o GOC mu
Asempa FM
they were creating WhatsApp platform and on sending stories no on media for no ha does it make sense to you when you want to grow the sport very sad that's it when you want to grow the sport now no other moye athletics no ewo efensen elegun no na mo say Bafuseni I can't interview to the media say o ma hwe a the police for no I prevent you from going to certain gray areas or pitch so because they were not given orientation on how to report on athletics. They have not traveled to any place athletics there. When I say obo call your intention and the boss has man until sports na say so I say no really actually I no really actually into lanes in the tax you understand but Bafuseni was bold to tell them say Obama police for now actual you see in the sport no in the then they'll be complaining a lot but they have forgotten that they are the problem as some way I once upon a time, me say many more bonk. One of my catch them. No more call. When I say because the parents federation Olympics for Ankasa, send subsidiaries be the Basicali Aba. Interested in sense the businesses now feel so protocols no they are trying to play mu. Obi country me say Umbedi GOC president da offer flights. I'm here think of 4 flights because we GOC president here the flights in the seats na man da na. These are some of the benefits they get. When I say for Supudu et then they forget the athletes. As we speak here now, and we are sitting here now, Omo call a competition. When I say, Ura Sansindi, Ebomodia,
Asempa FM.
Ediaba, they will come concept of basic here. Anumanum crash. I buy sick of years and common. And sometimes you see, Mr. Mampany, say me we shouldn't put square a fence a pegs in one house. As I say, young pen knowledge people. Yesterday I was reading about Moreno at night. I said, and I said, Moreno never know your coach. Jose Moreno, never know your coach. Jose Moreno, as I ball, but what I say, I said the physics near that and M1. But I say, M1 into the team lose so many times, no job on the ball. I know you're fast on the question school or a PE teacher. Moreno, a PE teacher. Jose Moreno, I did a PE teacher. This is an offense. Coach Bashir for a PE teacher. This is an under 17 coach Bakui. No, so by Jim Kwaransi and Yaji. Park was if Asempa FM. You understand? Or your PE teacher to some. And see, it makes me think that I made the right suggestion that government should help so that we can help now blend it matches bridge between licensing givers which is the FA and then when sports college I'm for coaching because me now for be my coach I'm football say but don't be PE teachers. P4 I work with some of them. I say as on license not from FA account their boy Juma. I think that some of these things can be done by the government. But to the minister a year be as a minister or by a a year be as minister. What I say, it's not sports and education. A year be a minister that not in the car besio. No train or speech you only be or turn. That's it.
Asempa FM.
Minister be. What I say, unti sector need number 2 unti
say Morocco Black Queens
or had health cry at the age. What I say, the minister, Komoroko say, how many sports ministers there are? But can't deny the sports minister anyone now. We'll put 2 pragmatic measures in place. Some the be winning.
Structure say Juma.
The minister of you work a buyer. We don't know, sir. ADD, now Santo was not offense. It just say, what do about your so class? I told you, you don't now sell. So I say, you will sell. Me say, Opa, Morocco, ya who can say, or if you work a buyer now. What I say, oh, come on, so cool. So cool, aye. What if you back Morocco? If you got school, if you work up, none of us I know I'm saying Morocco. Because I say, oh, the end of the say Glasgow, then baby, that case cry, on fire. It means that the people who are manning our sports do not understand the sport. You know why? Some me say DA retired athletes no magazine some money that me do me say do mo yaw. Did they try fencing sports mo kuma no. I feel na ba ko pe ba ofuseni. Abe fencing general secretary. And that's why the president. I don't know the president. What I say after fencing Dr. Professor Francis Yodu. Yeah. But almost transia ma among for academia nearby. What I say, aye, me who some say for no raho. So I say, why could you why bam no na me raho say these people thinking about the country and as
Asempa FM.
So never tell yeah, because me who you see ships are all boy young players and try so bit yan san ko baby. Omo ekonya kwan contract half kakra no so sa betra fie. So I say, and people who are clueless, even as journalists, they were clueless. I'm gonna need Umudia good energy. In Tibu, so for no, Oman as a sinking game when they get into power. So I say, me say, a fencing, something D, for sponsorship package about. I mean, say, be on bear citation because I want to. I don't know. I even saw it on Facebook. So, almost for yeah. What I say? On no fast sponsorship. Ne. Omodi ko PM. Ewo Glasgow no. Something D and a fast sponsorship nearby. One fencing huge company be. No, your mobile.
Asempa FM.
Because never say something to grow. Because omo discover she because omo tini o. You understand? But I've not seen the GOC present. Say omo any chances be mo say oh any sharia nenya bibisi na be motivating something because they say all strategic AFS in place in government. But I say no they are fast but some of them they had the opportunities. Some of them offense in the help of they had these opportunities. It was their selfish interest but something everyone said there be disability. Me mama says yes and huge sponsorship at the class could no more something D and a couple you who say I plaque it will be and I say appreciation be can put that's never occurred to them. In the coming weeks, many come be to answer by court. But I say, my son and Grepun ye, Miss Diaba. Now, phone is easier. So, what's Bucho in Quebec?
Asempa FM
is in the right direction. So I say, oh yeah, friends, athlete, wheelchair racing, Tema food him now. Oh yeah, 3-time Paralympian. London 2012, Rio 2016, and Tokyo 2020. And and in fact, we've interviewed him on many occasions on your platform.
Asempa FM.
And when Samson D became the Paralympic Association president, okay, say about my young guys, no coin. I'm on my 10 cents. Come on, trust it.
No, okay.
And look at a good administrator. But John Kegbe Suyana, no, send be a pro de mana, and then Okahumbia or Sankono. And this interview must be taken serious. One more be a D. What I say, or Chese. Niema, yeah, at the mount. When I say, I get Ghana, so when I say, your students, our butchery, I'm a school, and almost to me, and to Dublin, and to discuss no one about the Magana. One scholarship from this kind of could do them because now I want some kind of baby. Oh, so, say, to say, athletics air over BB. A competition be because so pay na na Ghana frontier say na the pressure control so we somebody go do ba somebody say ni ba masa o ko no ma na besin na go no be nyama o besin anya bi go no be nyama o you understand it's a situation e mu kruma na dey ye besre but say you painful be America to mu tumrika but am fan ko si hwe me nka sam senior bi Michael Buansi or one of the youngest professors in Ghana. Or tech. America. On Vanyashi. Dupu. Obolibet Bebo Haskra. No, Senior. America. On Vanyashi. Madame Fujariboa Timber Queen.
Asempa FM.
Kaye Erano. Key soap 100 meters. Untiminin into. This what did you so for? Oh, America. Translate. What did you so for America? And this is a Kobasa Ekotufum. That's or I am for Bukata. Oh, maybe a professional if you or the room. The Juma Panya with the man, America too. I meant you were in a minima and I don't watch in a human. Inti Raphael Butu in Quebec. Then come on the band and Kumubia. MC Timothy. Yes, I feel ye pa. I will you may dear yes, I dear. DBI because I the pressure. Actually, athletes so. Did you power the hand for the almost credit press at home? Then if you say, athletes so no me expectation for pressure the two fancy. And I did them. But I say, until mobile cry, it's not the pressure at home so. Where did them? But I say, almost near qua all African games, almost near qua GB the mine. But I say, yeah. Sometimes I'm disappointed. We people in the helm of affairs. So I say, I'm wrestling in your Olympic sport. Yeah, if truth be told, I'm wrestling in your Olympic sport. And we shut out says, we say, chance. Into Mona, my seniors, so you may move. I say, into the best, I'm moving and say, Libya, Ubia, Eba, Juma. What I say, now Udu Babia, now so I could fast post be in your family of Ghana, Abana. Into in future, saying. Yes, journalism is better, and yeah, so I say, I just also got a federation. Koyan Pofaka and a DB soccer, a buy, and a chance also a yaba, I'm wrestling yaba, and your Olympic sports. So I say, in the Abeshe, near Peja on, ye Peja
Asempa FM.
Can a year, when ye Tina, yet your predecessors adwuma ombe amode sustain omo no ene sa dia yenso ye biye ya what I say yenso dia lokuto beba what I say na me so ko fa alokuto sport na me dia chi alokuto federation na me ye interviews me jeje fans na me wo me nuano ma omo journalism me wo mo twetwede so I say any alokuto sports alokuto sports any international sport but because the alokuto ko kire queen no ni aye ni ma fam e de alokuto ko kire Donald Trump do no alokuto ni enso de ko na me nu enso at chaskele what I say yeah no abuse I'm not for that's not the purpose of ampe sport I've visited Ampe so many times. Good. Yeah. But said the Omunya mileage now. And Ampe no all the Ampe any Olympic sport. You understand? Any Olympic sport and for that sport to become Olympic sport it must start from somewhere. But then process is a film no. Anyone can dey kada ho yen sum. Yen ye na mama ne mentia sanku ye fama but I 0 over 100. You understand? I 0 over 100. Enti Rafael Bucho in Kegbe wakasa I'm expecting say in the coming weeks no minister no Asempa FM Sampa when I say ombaji atum Sampa ya emfun so ne Bucho kan adwene nyansa wo fizese ekono ye pese turning new leaf omu fi Glasgow ya se ba e betutu e bentote e betia saboa na ya support at least mum you understand because me no ka say Boteman is begging it's on his knees is begging. It's begging for support. Yekumo is begging for support.
Azuma Nursing Sports Complex.
But I say, yes,
Asempa FM.
It's on his knees. A patrol. So I say, a patrol. But near the people who need the 3 years, yeah, one central phone today. We are in the Casa. We are in Casa. But I say, we're quite which any woman never call. Any woman call. How will you grow the sport?
Asempa FM.
Yeah,
Asempa FM.
Grow the sport. In the sports, no, economy. One in Pacheno. Sports no economy. But media na was sports no. Sebenyado fence be do na fence. Enye civilized on the sports. Onye civilized. In onima de kodia sports no. In reportage no only rudiments no. Only say city.
And oni bie wo mu.
Oni mie wo mu. Asemno ni onani mie sports ni mie nti beba na complain ana say be media onani mie wo mie nti why can't somebody beat his chest say
Asempa FM
at least 15 from the whole country
Asempa FM
can Glasgow eko say be o metia san ko sua niam ordinary media guys so my this sport na chi when I say you can call them make that normal custom no meeting say na say mu ina ka bi na and I'm saying kuntumpo this should be a caucus meeting it's only media phone be here ye bia ye benya sponsors e dia mabi mu ye nya sponsors in farmer mu ana ye tua half ye nya but ye be facility visa no unya visa na wankasa wakumbeti na say pen se na be media phone ti akira wo so ye man opportunity ba ne man tia anko ya farmer no no enti anko odoma boabo mu is it kwade omo de live bi is it who apply for accreditation e be ko afini ho FIFA accreditation be ko afini ho member association no e be ko mo what I say ntu nyomu nipa na UEFA accreditation Alhaji Gusa what I say an astute member of the Ghana Football Association up elected yakoje visa wanya
Asempa FM
ebeko into be back end now media guys are apply nko what I say now for taking it there o dey ko do to delete no dangerous so nya delete in this way I'm going to say you be pagita na ID
and this
is
what you don't know
Wallace from Ghana no also onimu and that's the most dangerous also onimu also onimu and I remember I've always said that can only be palumpa because you don't need to know Wallace. You can't know every journalist. But once you win the place, just said yes, but you never know for man. But wow, you have to authenticate, you know. When the person of Ghana, no, the man who should be mentioned now, also him. Simple. You mean that you doubt my credibility? But kind of simple, very dangerous. What I say, Nafi, I feel one could through. Muchwa no mote no mostre no ma sa fa kira ye la bia na fe eja mu kakra bi next next time na Sani people in the helm of affairs, authorities. No more no. It is a person Asako Faswag, I go Faswag, which has assessed women as our. I don't know him. But I say, yeah, we are creating Uncle Faswag. When I say, maybe the IPS. When I say, when I was a swag member, the IPS because South Africa, nobody knows it. I'm kind of correct. Nobody knows it. When I say, but if I say, GJ, when I say letterhead, and the Kofu be 2 coin, swag. GJ, committee. When I say, bomb, letterhead, so effective. Swag, bam. You understand? Say sport, you say grow it, yeah. I think that it will Juma be here. So I say, now Mr. Gaza football for Omonyadi who.
Asempa FM.
But Omonyadi who. But I say, Omonyadi the same level. I miss the same level.
What the list, Mama? And go but the Zan
the same level. And it's not game grow, no. But I say, yeah, because Master Salmon go for and your Maconante. You have a ball league. What I say, you have a ball league. No stakeholders meeting be chance and so said, league na dwindle, support na dwindle. It's the end bit answer. So I say, yeah, inform what I say because seven offense cash is not cash ebano. I be do more. And fun, what I say, oh no, no lie on club bonus. But I'm saying that seven you can invest education into in to say papa mu alaji gusta mu asebenyado omo makaranta scores no man should enter classroom so musu de na wati team e de bo community o adwen ho na se wo e FA president a untimi fam mo no ma untimi hihye e club nana
Asempa FM.
You understand? No we jan say your one responsibility you so tua affiliation fee e de ma every year be renew your affiliation dey na this affiliation here. You understand? Na make us omo nya hwe no dey na this affiliation here. But I say, basically, there's no simple air billboard all town. Me catch you. You ever go work up and say, "Can you buy?" And a year fundraising. Air national teams now. But I say, air blasters. Inke F into me and FS and Sanchez because F transfer with marketing committee. They where you will be doing some marketing and sponsorship committee. Almost it's what that they who almost sponsor and marketing and that. But fencing, a fundraising, and they call work up. A fundraising cash. It means that it's not make us say Joseph Boneno. But I say because almost all our committees they have not been able to bring sponsorship. Something D. But I say travel and tour events operator. And why they wait here
Asempa FM.
Experts Nankasa at your multi-media Jumano. No be a chance I have for credits mano. The better Nakoso. Yen a bit uplifting the spirit na be out also say Jumawi.
That's a woman my medal.
I say I am athletes. They be all African games in Asa. When I say para sports and my medal, oh you media para sports na my medal
Asempa FM.
Yeah, African games one events the weight arm wrestling events medals na Friday they can say the arm wrestling medals the fry medals one ika. But be anti kind of creno. Car 2023. I'm wrestling, which is not an Olympic sport. Only the fry medals say
Only the Myxtro with the professor's degree in sports.
But unfortunately, Mustafa Yusuf, what I say, I'm telling you honestly. Oba another contract no force any moving the man for that.
Oh yeah.
But I say it is gonna am for that. So I say but to share near Makakra, no pekka so mudi but odi gu akromane so yade. Because go for almost the chest umuni made no. But I say sa no mu pose so umuni made no aso munim. Ye ko so Mr. Minister. Oh yeah, a ye bia abakono na otasi botwe.
The professor